finished your long rest. You're about a
Nice.
half a day's travel away from the circle of stones.
We're by a river.
Yeah, you're
Camping by the river.
just past. Yeah, camping by the river where you just killed a bunch of orcs.
We definitely weren't roadside bandits.
Yeah,
We definitely didn't do that.
You threatened a friendly passing theater.
Yep. Tied him up,
Left him be.
interrogated him.
He threatened us with a good time, so we threatened him with death.
He did. He did give you some wine, right?
Orbeth has that wine.
I need to remember
I have the wine.
for
What?
future use.
I don't think I do.
Yep.
Do I?
Okay, fine.
Water
Or he'll
skin.
take
I
it.
get a water skin. What do you give me?
Oh, he
A
gave you a
wineskin?
wine. He gave you a wineskin,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then he
Wineskin.
also gave you an instant access to the Feywild.
Yes, that is
Yes.
more important.
I have that.
I wanted you guys to keep his instrument for me.
The pan flute he was playing.
Yeah.
Why?
So I could
Well,
play some music while we traveled.
You don't know how to play, do you?
Do you have
I
a
could
good
learn,
Do you have a good performance thing?
for sure.
I doubt it.
Pretty sure that's under charisma. I don't think that's.
Performance -1.
Oh well, then Horvath can play as a tune, or Nacho. Your performance is +5.
I have -2.
Yeah.
You can play the bass.
Morty will just be drunk in the corner.
On Saturnine. All right, so you wake up. The events of last night are shared or not shared, depending on how you guys want to play
Not
that.
shared.
Oh yeah.
Not shared.
Morty
I
would
think,
tell.
I think in the moment some things were shared, right?
Yeah, I remember Jakaro going and snitching to Morty right away.
Yep, I remember that.
all Morty did was
Corian would
nod.
have kept his mouth shut.
Toby scouted for you guys for the night. You
That's right.
did.
And we got a kill. We killed a couple guys with Toby.
You were able to lay a successful trap because of Toby. Yeah.
Wait, what was the satyr's name again?
He had
Didn't-
no name.
yeah.
We didn't ask him.
Unknown.
I mean, he has a name. I was just asking if I couldn't remember if I gave it to you or not, so I had to come up with
I
one.
think you did.
We
I just
didn't
don't
know.
remember it.
He didn't give us he didn't give you the name.
No?
No.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
would have remembered. I shook him down.
Well, he has a name now. If you ever see him again,
Oh.
Perhaps we will.
you just don't know it. Okay, what else happened? There was some talks of rings and orbs.
Mm.
A lot of denying.
Yeah, Quarian
A lot of
accused me of
open.
having a ring that talked to him.
A lot of finger pointing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jakaro just deny.
Nacho would tell the group he's working on a new ID.
Yeah,
he just isn't sure what credentials he needs for Neverwinter. But he, he's thinking of becoming a trader.
Horvath, hearing that, you
Mm.
think that maybe you could help him a little bit from your family business and trade. You've had some dealings with Neverwinter, so you might be able to help him next time he tries to
Wow.
write his forged documents. Depending on how you
Fancy
feel
lad.
about how you feel about helping him forge documents.
Yeah, he's a
True, it's
paladin.
kind of not up my alley.
In your mind, you say you think to
character, it's
yourself
not.
that you could potentially help him.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's for a good cause.
Shut
What
up,
did
dwarf.
they what else happened? I think that was about it, because Horvath's watch was not eventful.
Not
right?
eventful.
You just. Oh no,
Well,
Horvath, you were
he
with
was
the
with me.
satyr. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just with
So we had the
yeah, Morty.
ambush. We had the satyr. Somebody's watch was uneventful. Nacho.
Yeah, I just had
Nacho's
lightning.
watch.
Lightning was
Yeah.
more
I think-
storms.
I think-
Lightnings.
Lightning, but
That's-
one of the storms to the south was not present this night.
That's funny. That I just realized that the paladin and the cleric were the ones who were the bandits. We're supposed to be the good guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have some reason to be on edge right now.
Oh yeah.
I felt like you
Breathe.
came off as not a. I didn't think you came off as a bandit. You came off as like a cop or like a person, like a citizen who wants to be a cop, and they just feel
A
like
mall cop.
they're you're like a mall. You were like a mall cop,
That's
just you know.
perfect. That's
Like a
exactly what
neighborhood
Morty
watch.
is. dude.
More to
Neighborhood
the mall
watch.
cop.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's exactly what Morty is.
Hall monitor or
Great.
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the neighborhood watch.
Yeah, you gave him a
Volunteer
citation
to-
with absolutely nothing.
Morty's sort of the group moral compass, but the compass sometimes spins. So
It's a little fuzzy when you're out in the woods. That's fine.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Everybody roll a perception check for me upon waking up. As you guys are like reconvening and going over the night's events.
Starting my night off with a nat 1. Here we go.
Morty is showing the map to Nacho currently as whatever is about to happen happens. Where are we going? Perception?
Alright, Quarian is just whistling and looking around at the trees, completely oblivious to everything around him.
And Horvath's D100.
Wow, that's fitting.
Checking the
He's
stars.
showing you the map.
Alright. Give me a second because these are going to be private
Okay.
chats while I do this.
Oh. I think I have an idea what's happening here.
Quarian doesn't, because he rolled a 1.
No, behind the scenes. So guys, how's everybody's Sunday?
Fucking long, understaffed day at work. Glad to be home playing D&D.
That sounds rough.
It sucked balls. Yeah, I get to start my day off with forgetting to set my alarm. There's no worse way to wake up than like rolling over to your clock and realizing that you're already late for work.
Yeah.
There's worse ways to start the day, but that's definitely up there.
I think the worst way for me to start off a day was when there would be like alarm clocks that would go like, and it was like, goddamn.
The old school ones, you mean?
Yeah.
Red lettering?
Before
Okay,
you could just
those
put
are the
like a
worst.
song as like a ringtone.
Oh, I still have the.
I would
yeah,
wake
yeah.
up. I would wake up so mad.
So my
ancient
body's
ones
just
with,
trained.
like,
I
the-
always wake up like a couple of minutes before it goes off now, usually.
The old ones look like a fucking Atari or something. They got like the wood grain pattern on.
Horvath, I just saw that you tried to call me on April 30th. I
Did I?
assume that was an accident.
Yeah, that was an accident.
To the butt dial.
Yeah. All right, I have notified the people that should be notified. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't see yours, Quarian. One more.
Yeah,
Wait.
my second roll was okay. My first roll was
So
very bad.
why'd you get a second one?
Why do you have 2 rolls?
Didn't you tell us to roll 2?
No,
No.
just one. We're taking the
then
nat
yeah.
one.
Power
yeah.
gaming.
Our nat one.
Yeah, Quarian perceives nothing.
Power gaming.
Interesting information. Turn of events. I don't even remember some of that backstory. But I like it.
I like that all the plot devices are given to the people who aren't paying attention.
Exactly.
I mean, I gave some of the history with it to help.
You know you did. I
Help
know. I
refresh.
just I'm blanking on what session that was.
But it's perfect for Morty. This suits me. I like being in the dark. It makes it more fun for me, honestly. I like being in the back seat.
Speaking of being in the dark, Quarian wants to turn to Morty and says, "When we're on the road, walk with me. I think I should finally fill you in on why I've been so antagonistic towards you, helm bastards."
As Morty's showing Nacho the map, he raised an eyebrow as Corin says this. He says, "All right," and then just looks back at Nacho.
That do a
Kind of
little
gives him a funny look.
exposition bump.
And Jakaro wakes up and says, "Guys, I think we should get a move on. We should get going."
Oof. Go on, seems like a huff and a puff, friend.
Toby
forgetting
wakes up.
something?
Yeah, I think we should not stick around here anymore.
Yeah, I'm with Toby. We should get moving quick.
All right, boys. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is, but yeah, let's go check out that Ring of Stones. Is that what it's called?
Was
Ring of Stones.
was Quarian just gonna tell us something, or was it something about?
Yeah, while we're on the road, I was gonna.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna tell Morty, but it's not a private conversation.
Oh,
You're all welcome
okay.
to listen.
Okay.
Private.
It
Jeez.
is or isn't?
I've been workshopping more of my backstory.
All right. Well, I guess I'll lead us in the right direction. Then I'll fall back and hear what this guy has to say. Should I roll for?
Yeah, give me a survival check. How long is your story, Quarian?
I don't know. I'd have to
Let's hear
practice
it.
in
I
theory
would
time.
love to hear the story. Like, give it to us in real time, and
While we're
I
on
don't
the
know
move.
how much of his attention is it gonna take?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's like I think I'm gonna drop some bombs that'll get Morty's attention.
Okay, Morty, roll your survival check.
I did. I got an 18.
18. Okay. So Quarian is
Staying alive.
revealing things to you,
Oh God, you're gonna make Morty fucking freak.
very personal things. Quarian, I'll leave it up to you as far as how audible and how easy somebody could listen in.
I'm speaking at just normal volume. I have no issue with anyone overhearing. It's not. It's meant to be public knowledge for the group to know, but it just specifically has to do with Morty, so I'm telling him.
Jakaro would be listening, but would be pretending he's not.
Okay.
Looking around in the trees, but definitely trying to listen to what's going on.
Nacho is always eavesdropping.
Always.
That's perfect.
Toby during your travels has usually been doing a little bit of scouting off the trail and coming back to the party for the most part. You notice that he's kind of hanging around as well.
Oh, everyone wants to hear Quarian's story.
Well, didn't technically Toby already saw Quarian talk to the orb, right? Because
He already thinks I'm crazy.
yeah, Quarian was already he was in the room one time when Quarian was talking to it.
Which is why he's staying around.
Okay.
He wants
See if
to hear
I'm
what.
actually
Yeah.
crazy or if there's something else going on.
He's also just trying to get a feel for the party. He joined you, but he's still working on figuring you guys out, I think.
Horvath could care less. He's just kind of kicking rocks down the trail.
All right. I like it.
He's actually more concerned with one of the party members who he's recently noticed something suspicious about.
All
So
right.
Not the one
he's
with
just
the
kind of
demon orb that he talks to.
yeah, he's just kind of kicking rocks, but
Everybody's sus.
yeah, everyone is sus. Keeping his distance from everyone and just
God.
keeping an eye on the group and on the surroundings.
Your tank is going through the emo phase. God.
Well, it makes him a better tank, I think, right?
He's on high alert, so advantage on checks.
All right, my elven friend, what have you got to say to me?
Well, I'm sure you've noticed since we started traveling together that I've always been let's say a tad antagonistic towards you.
I guess you could say that. Morty winks.
That's partly because you're a dwarf and your people are just small and dirty, but you're a cleric of Helm, and me and my clan have quite a bit of history with the clerics of Helm. Now, as I'm talking, I pull out my my demon book and just kind of hold it in my hands, looking at it.
What's that you got there, mate?
This book here has been passed down through my clan for generations. I come from a clan of elves known for we go out and we fight demons and try to keep the land safe. We oftentimes would ally ourselves with a group of dwarves, clerics and priests of Helm. One in particular, who I believe you may be familiar with, Braun.
Braun?
He
Morty like jaws drops. He's like, Braun, you know of him?
I was just a child when all this happened, so I didn't know him personally. This was probably before you knew him as well. But
I've known all my life.
well, Braun would he led the dwarves, and my brother would leave the elves, and they would go out and fight demons. And this book here is what helped them. Whatever knowledge is hidden in these pages would help them fight the demons. Except for one fateful day, Corin kind of gets a misty-eyed look and kind of looks off into the distance. That's when everything went wrong. My brother, I think I named him. My brother Caber and Braun led a party to fight a demon we knew as Belasco. We don't know his true demon name, and we don't know quite what happened. But the only one who made it back alive was your friend Braun. One of our elves was
He's a
mortally
warrior,
injured.
he was.
Oh, I don't refute that. He was incredibly strong. Our people had a great deal of respect for him.
Tell me everything I know, actually.
But one day, he was the only survivor, and one of our elves had just enough strength to teleport himself and Braun away. Braun would never tell us what happened during that fight, and that was the last we ever saw of him. But ever since then, he left the book with us, and I've kept the book, trying to uncover its secrets so I can find this demon Belasco and avenge my brother. I suppose part of me has always blamed Braun and the dwarven clerics of Helm for not being strong enough. But I suppose my brother and my people weren't strong enough either. And then after that, I reach back into my bag and I pull out that orb. I'm like, I know that you're not happy that I kept this orb. I know it's dangerous, but the man inside this, Arzar, has knowledge about demons, their language, and their ways that I think could be helpful and might help me track down Belasco. So I've been trying to use him to my advantage and get his knowledge.
You see Morty look very stern as you pull the orb. He's like, so you've been communing with the person inside that.
And at this point is when Jakaro gives Morty a little elbow and says, "Told ya."
His name is Arzar. He was a powerful wizard who made a deal with a demon to try to bring his wife back to life, but was stopped, as we all saw, by the Temple of Helm, by a bunch of clerics of Helm years ago. I'm trying to get his knowledge and his power for myself so that I can, one day avenge my brother Caber and bring back the honor to my clan.
Morty stops and then grabs Quarian by the shirt and turns him. He's like, my people wouldn't stop him for no reason. He's like, what is this thing been telling you? He grows serious, concerned.
So far, he's mostly just answered my questions, helped me translate some demon. He made one curious comment while we were at that place of power where we fought that crazy lightning boar. After we killed him, he seemed satisfied somehow and mentioned that, more power was needed.
Power for what?
That's what I don't know. I'm telling you this now because as a cleric of Helm, you're probably, the best suited to, stop this if it gets out of hand and keep an eye on me.
But what has he promised you?
Nothing. He hasn't promised me anything yet. But I know he's a bad dude, and I need to stay on my toes. I think I'm, smart and powerful enough to be able to handle this on my own, but The League of Friends is not unbeatable just by, us traveling alone. The League of Friends is strongest when we're together.
Look, if the clerics sealed him, there had to have been a good reason, mate. He's
Well, yeah, the reason was because he made a deal with a demon.
so
He's clearly dangerous.
So
But
is
right,
he a
at
demon
least-
himself?
He was a wizard. I believe a human wizard. He was certainly not a demon, as far as I know.
Well, what are you looking to get from this exchange with your friend? And he points to the ball and he says, "In there."
Knowledge. I want to find Belasco's true name, so I can hunt him down and avenge the members of my clan.
Morty stops and he's like, "Have you put that thing down since you've held it?"
I mean, it goes into my bag, but I keep it close because I knew that if you had the chance, that you'd destroy it.
Morty stops and he's like, "I don't know." And he looks down at his hammer in his hand. He's like, "I don't even know if I can." He's like sort of shaking, and he looks up. He's like, "But that thing, it might just read your will and knows what your deepest desires are. And it's trying to manipulate you by promising you that what you desire most."
Well, as long
So-
as it can fulfill those promises. If it was truly controlling me, it never would have allowed me to tell a cleric of Helm about him.
But what if it can't? Morty says.
That's why I'm telling you about it now.
He's like, he looks at Quarian and he looks at the orb. He's like, "Have you grown a bond with it, or you? Where's your allegiance?" And then he looks to the group. Is it with us or with him? He points
My
to the orb.
allegiance to the League of Friends and my clan. Arizar is nothing more than a tool, a means to an end.
He looks up and he's like, "That goes both ways, mate."
Oh, true, but the League of Friends versus, one old guy with no body living in a ball. I'm confident that the League of Friends would overcome him.
Are you sure your will's still your own?
Positive. I have
If
a
it
strong
is-
mind. My clan, we are no strangers to dealing with demons. I know how to protect my mind from their influence.
So Morty's looks concerned this whole time, but now he looks back and he looks serious again. He's like, "If it is, you need to prove it. You need to prove it now."
How do you think I would do that? How do you prove that my mind's my own?
Put it on the ground and take 10 paces back. I want to see if you can do that.
As long as you step away from it too. I'm not sure if I quite trust you to not try to destroy it. I'm not
Morty,
quite done
Morty
with
gives
this
you his
guy yet.
hammer. He gives you his hammer.
Oh,
Quarian recognizes what an extreme show of trust a dwarf giving an elf his hammer means. Slowly, but with, visible difficulty, puts the orb down on the ground and starts to step away. As I get to maybe 5 or 6 paces, I start slowing down and shaking a little bit. Oh, Morty, maybe you were right.
what's going on here, Mort?
Morty
What are
looks to
we,
Nacho and he's like, I
What's
wanted to
this all
see
about?
who's in charge."
Oh, the
If
orb.
he's
Jacaro
still-
can't
if-
keep
if-
his eyes off the orb.
Is it the orb?
I finally
What's
get
your-
to 10 steps back, and everyone can see that Quarian is starting to sweat a little bit and looks a little uncomfortable. Well, at least my mind is my own for now, but perhaps you were right that he's able to exert more influence than I may have been aware of.
I just wanted you to see it for yourself. And he'll say, do you want to be free, or do you want to have this thing controlling you?"
One second.
Do we see
Right back.
Drakaro doing his thing? Like,
What is Jacaro doing?
What's Jacaro doing?
You said you were like staring or something.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Staring at
Jakaro,
the orb.
I'm just staring. I can't
Just
keep my eyes
fixated.
off
he
it.
can't keep his eyes off it. All right, so we just like
Well, Morty's very distracted with Quarian and isn't really paying attention to the other guys right now. He's very concerned.
But Corian walks back and picks up the orb and hands Morty his hammer back. I still need him, and I still need his knowledge, but you've opened my eyes a little bit, dwarf. Maybe I need to tread a little more carefully than I have been.
Morty takes his hammer back and like puts it down on the ground, the heavy side, and like holds the handle. And then he looks to the group. Is Jakaro still staring at the orb?
Yes.
Morty turns his head and then sort of goes up to him and like puts his hands in front of his face.
Jakaro doesn't blink.
Jakaro.
Corian starts to notice and gets a little.
Morty
little
looks at the
worried.
rest of the group
Jakaro.
and sees if anybody else is staring at the orb.
Horvath notices
Jakaro.
Jakaro's kind of acting a
Whoa,
little
Nacho,
sus.
what up?
Jakaro, didn't you have a ring?
Yeah.
You got yeah. There was a ring you got from the necromancer when we did that fight, and
Oh,
I figured you really liked it. You would be wearing it.
yeah. No, I threw it into the river back at the camp.
Oh, I mean, we could have sold it. I could have gotten you a fine price for it.
Oh no, I
Fucking
mean it was nothing. It was it was some silly old. It didn't even work. That's why I got rid of it.
Nacho, how much do you trust
Corian
in Horvath's
looks at
assessment?
Jakaro very suspiciously, but for some reason he can't quite explain, doesn't say anything to the rest of the group.
Morty wants
Yeah,
a
no,
sidebar
I
with
mean-
Nacho and Horvath.
Party's divided.
I don't know how that's gonna. They'll certainly be, but you can. I mean, you can say something in dwarf. I don't think anybody,
Corian,
Horvath won't
Corian
understand,
understands
but
that the group may need time to discuss it. And grabs Jakaro and goes out of hearing range.
We may have a problem on our hands, boys.
yeah, that was. I mean, that wasn't our normal traveling talk. There, you kind of. Corian told you his life story about the demons and some orbs. What's
I had no idea he was so close to my clan, Twin Peaks clan. But and that matters not. What matters is this orb and
So it was like controlling them?
apparent grip on our party members. This is very bad.
Well, did you
He's
see the
gonna
way
stress
Drakara
you-
was looking at it?
He's gonna stress
Yeah,
us like, look,
Jakaro's not. doesn't look
And that
like
story
he's
about his
super
ring,
well with
he just threw it.
Morty nods and he's like,
I think he likes loot a little
And
too
he's-
much to
he
just throw
says-
something into a river.
Morty nods and he's like, I don't think he did. That's all I'll say. But then I'll say, this thing is poisoning their minds. We must get rid of it.
You want me to maybe get the orb away from Quarion?
You saw what happened to him when he took just a few fucking steps away.
Like, what
think
can
you'll be able
we
to get-
do to the orb if we get it away from him? Like,
I don't know.
he can't be smashed. It can't be smashed.
He's like, I don't know if we're capable of destroying it now, but now we know its power and its grip on our friends. This is not good. mean,
what
we
if
can
it was
try.
to just
He
like
looks
disappear?
at
You know?
Horvath, he's like, do you think you could hold him down for us to grab it or something?
You could always use the rope.
Well, yeah, but it might not be enough. And what if the orb infuses him with power or something, and he just hulks out of it?
Then hit him over the head with the Mace of Terror, knock him out.
Out of game moment. That would be so much goddamn fun if we had a little intra party
No.
fight.
PvP is never good. You're not supposed to do it.
PvP. PvP.
What if I summon my mage hand and try to get it from him without him noticing or something? Maybe next time we do like a rest, next time he's sleeping.
We need to. Let's do this. We need to. This is not gonna be easy. Whatever we do, and we need to give it some thought.
All
How
right.
about we reconvene at the next long rest and we'll
Yeah.
talk.
Okay. Yeah, sure, Mort. You're in charge.
No,
Yeah.
I just lead us through the woods. Okay, you're the one who's in charge, Kensington.
All right, if you say so.
Yep.
You said it, not me.
During this, Toby goes to Drakara. Do they usually just talk by themselves like that?
Toby. We're an odd bunch, and there's an odd dynamic here, and just a little family drama. Yeah, they'll be fine.
Okay.
We're the League of Friends, Toby. Nothing can tear us apart.
Except magic items. We will definitely betray each other.
Possessed orb
Invest in
potentially.
magic items.
See anything, Toby?
Oh,
Uh,
Morty and the boys return once this is done.
That's a good question. Hold on.
Corian turns to the boys as they return. Well, I think maybe this orb may be exerting more influence than I thought. But I think I can control it, but don't let it take me, boys.
Morty comes over and reassures Quaren. He says, we won't let it take you. But it seems like
Reminds
its
me of
grip is
the
pretty
story
strong.
of the ancient hero Frodo Baggins and his quest to destroy a magic ring. He thought he could control it too.
Well, I mean, the real hero of that story was his good friend Samwise, right?
That's why I'm counting on you.
Morty
You all are my
perks up.
Samwise.
Morty perks up and he says, "Well, we're about to go to some places of power, so yeah, maybe it'll be settled there."
I'll keep a close eye on the orb while we're there. See if anything fishy comes up.
And then Morty grabs Quarian and like pulls him to the rest of the group. He's like, "Let's set a pact here, and I need everybody to agree. If things happen and this orb begins to take control of him," and he points at Quarian,
We
he's like,
destroy it.
to a point where he can't control himself, then we get rid of it. And he looks
Get
at
rid of
Quarian
it.
to see his reaction.
You know, it's like the Corian had gone misty-eyed for a second and hadn't quite heard what you said. Corian shakes his head. I'm sorry. What was that, Morty?
If you lose yourself, we destroy the orb. You agree?
You can see Corian struggles getting the words out. Yes, I agree, Morty. As much as I need his knowledge, I would never be able to avenge my brother if he takes control of me.
And he looks at the group and he's like, "The rest of you heard it, okay?"
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Alright.
Well,
There we
Morty,
go.
did you just say
are
something?
my private messages vibrating on somebody's phone?
Sorry, yeah.
Man,
I'm sorry.
sounds like
Yeah, turn that off.
I said, Dracardo, that Quarian loses himself, like his control, that orb must go. I was making the group make a pact and agree.
You doing all right,
Yes,
Jakaro?
we all agree we destroy it if anything goes wrong. Yes.
Seem a lot of it, Jakaro.
No,
Yeah,
not
kind
Joe.
of like
Everything fine.
you know, you lost your best
What do
friend.
you mean? What do you mean?
Like you lost your best friend. Like you know, you're.
I don't know that
you know,
thing about you throwing a ring in the river or whatever. It doesn't.
doesn't
know.
hold up.
Yeah, you
Mean
really
Nacho.
you like have like a bag full of stuff, and
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
this is all like really cool things.
I
And he
mean,
pulls
you
out,
probably
like,
mean
a
that ring that
cauldron.
could have been like 50 gold, and now it's just in a river.
It was broken. It didn't work. It was supposed to
What do you-
control minds.
It
It was
didn't
supposed
work?
to prevent people from controlling my mind. Yeah. It's a stupid magical item.
You had a mind control ring.
Yeah. It was supposed to shield.
I
it was a
mean,
ring of,
how is
a
it, when
ring
it
of
didn't
mind
work? Could it
shielding.
have been fixed? I could have maybe mended it for you. I mean, jeez.
Oh, I know. It was just. I don't know why you're so fixated on it. It was just some stupid ring. I just threw it away.
I don't like money being thrown away, and
It was worthless.
I'm confronting you about it.
Worthless.
This is a confrontation.
Nacho. Lord Kensington, it was worthless. Now, if you want to go back and get that worthless ring, we can go back and go get it. if
Which
you really want.
which river did you throw it in?
We're the one we were just camped at, right next to the campfire. I was just woke up, was staring out, watching the sun rise, and just hucked it into the river. Skipped maybe twice, and then fell in.
Skipped?
Yeah, like you throw a rock like sideways and it goes like skipped across the water.
All right.
You ever do skipping rocks as a kid, Nacho?
No, he's Lord Kensington. He's got way better toys than rocks, bro.
Look,
True. Yeah.
you know the
There's
truth,
some-
Horvath. You know that's not my story.
Quarian is very, very uncomfortable while Jakaro is speaking. It looks like he's
Yeah.
struggling with something.
What?
A lot of this
And now-
is not adding up for Horvath.
All right. What?
You
Let's get
okay,
a roll.
Quarian?
Let's get a roll here. Can I get a deception from Jakaro and a insight from?
Everybody else.
Well, I was gonna say from Nacho, just for the direct.
He got a very
19,
good.
Nacho.
He got.
He's deceiving the
yeah.
shit.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
jeez. Oh, jeez. I went in on this. Didn't get it.
Nope. Yeah, Jakaro's doing a good job telling you
Warrior's
guys what
asking
happened in the
Quarian
ring.
Warrior's asking Quarian if he's all right.
Quarian says yes, but you can tell that it's almost like he didn't want to say yes.
Morty tugs Nacho's arm and then like gestures towards Quarian.
What's going on?
I don't know if this can wait, boys.
Was he? Is there something wrong with Quarion?
Morty gives Nacho a wink and says, "Wrap it up."
Oh,
Not towards Nacho, towards Quarian.
is Quarion getting wrapped?
Yeah.
Getting wrapped, dude.
Oh.
All right, Quarion, roll your dex save, I believe.
Yep.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I don't think I saved.
You did not escape.
Did not save. Haha.
Morty
Oh.
motions Horvath over. Says, "Give me the rod.
You can put it on his lap.
Just give it to me."
Morty, you sure about this?
He rolls Quarian over with his face down on the ground and puts the rod on his back, presses the button, and then goes to find the orb on him.
Says when I fell, I bumped my head and had a moment of clarity, and I turned to Morty with my eyes suddenly clear. I say, "The ring. Jakaro still has the ring." Arzaris told me that the ring contains the soul of his wife that he's been trying to bring back to life.
What?
They're exerting more control over us than I thought they'd be able to.
Dracaro.
Morty looks at Jacaro and he says,
Steve does.
"Give it to me." He holds open his hand.
Stand back, Toby.
Dracaro, it's us or the ring. Dracaro's on mute.
Oh.
Us or the ring, Dracaro. League of Friends or the ring. Choose.
Oh yeah, now
Down
we
there.
have
Well,
well, we can't restrain Dracaro.
well, either way, Morty has Quarian Omega restrained, and he's trying to take the orb from him.
Well, your restraining did the job. I mean, he gave up the goods. He gave up Dracaro. He gave up his best friend.
So while this is happening, Corian's eyes go cloudy again. Actually, can I attack you guys? Can we do a little PvP right here? Is that gonna ruin everything?
Gonna ruin it.
I kind of want Corian to like go a little dark right here and need to get smacked around a bit to get his senses back.
Are we taking? I mean, if you
you're-
want to
you're
fight,
if you're restrained, if you want to try to fight the entire group
You're
while
super
restrained,
restrained.
sure.
Yeah,
What
but I
if-
also have summons that I can summon to fight for me.
what if we kill you though?
Well, you wouldn't kill me. You'd knock me out. God damn, Nacho. That's dark.
I don't know. You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Morty's
Where's the-
looking for the orb
where's the
on
orb?
Quarian's body. Yeah, Morty's trying to find it on Quarian's body. Was it in his hand?
As Morty's looking around, I activate Flareon right next to him.
For damage?
For damage.
Yeah, he's trying to damage me.
Next to who?
Who's
Morty.
close?
Next to Morty. So Morty, let's see. Everyone within 10 feet of me has to succeed on a dex saving throw of 13.
All right, honor system. Who's within 10 feet of Aquarius?
Dex
I
saving.
guess I would have been.
I had him
that
pinned
means
down and I was
Morty
trying to look
have
for the
a
orb, so
removable
definitely
rod.
me.
All right.
Oh, saving it big time.
Honor system is everyone. Toby was not.
I don't think Chikara would have been that close to me, would he?
I would be, well, I'm just 10 feet's pretty close. If I saw them wrap you up, I would run over and kind of like be assessing
Oh,
the
yeah.
situation. And be like, what's going on? Where's the orb?
I was
Oh.
trying to get the orb off him, and I also asked you for the ring because he spurted out that the wife's soul is in your ring, and I was asking you where it was.
You asked me where it was. It's
I
in
did,
the river, Morty.
Or he shakes his head and holds out his hand.
I
So it
don't
looks like
it,
Morty's the only one who
Morty.
takes damage right here.
No,
Yeah,
that's
And Morty, roll an insight.
Well, I'm pretty sure he told me he has it. But,
Oh yeah, no, he did the night before, right?
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, scratch that. Well, you beat him anyway, so you know that he's
Hmm.
lying to you. Morty,
Oh,
you
you're
take
my
the
best mate.
damage
What's the damage?
for Flareon.
How much?
Morty takes 7 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Or he's fine with fire damage. He's cool. And the flames go way back. Anyway, he's saying to Carl, "You're my best mate. Just give it to me, please."
Morty, I don't have the ring. I told you. I threw it in the river.
And he just shakes his head and he's like, "Stop. You see what's happening to him? I don't want it to happen to you."
Carl backs up.
Don't forget you're on fire, Morty.
Only fine.
Oh, the fire doesn't stick, right?
No, actually, I don't think so. Doesn't say anything about things being lit on fire.
All right, as you're doing this, Morty was looking for the orb, so he was close, and Flareon like hops up on top of Quarion's back and just like ignites. Everybody else is able to like take a step back and avoid the flames, but Morty
Morty stayed
takes
close.
some damage. Yeah, He's searching through Querion's bag right now. And give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh my god. Oh, that's not bad. I thought it was a 2.
And Querion, what's the speed of the activation? Is it a bonus action?
It just says as an action.
Action. As he's digging around your bag, he's having trouble finding the orb. You can take another turn if you want.
So I'm gonna have Flareon teleport me 15 feet away from the rest of the group. And everyone give me another deck saving throw.
Ooh.
It does the flame thing from teleporting?
It does.
Interesting.
But aren't we further back now?
So yeah,
Yes, you probably
yeah,
are. Morty
I
was right next
Yeah,
to you.
so
we
All
would have
the
got
ones
Morty
that saved, maybe just Morty. but-
Yeah,
Yeah,
Morty.
I'll do
everybody
deck
else
saves
saved.
all day long.
I would say I would roll back.
Oh
Alright,
damn,
Morty's
Morty.
immune. He's immune to this fire, bitch.
He saved
But
it
I'm
on the
still-
next one.
I'm 15 feet away from you, and you still don't
Morty
have my
lives in the
orb.
flame.
You're still tied up though.
All right. Your car would look around and go, "Where'd he go?
Okay, so
Where's the orb?"
the movable rod is still floating in the air because you moved. Or you'll grab
Yeah,
that.
like a foot off the ground. Yep.
Yeah. And then he'll grab it and then toss it back to Horvath and say, "Keep an eye on Jakaro."
Keeping an eye on him.
Oh,
And then he'll go back to Quarion and start looking for the orb again.
Well, I mean, I can keep
Is-
teleporting.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
I mean, if Nacho's seeing Quarion like attack the group, so Nacho's just gonna think that Quarion's gone to the dark side and he needs to be put down.
Go get him, Nacho.
Yeah.
Morty looks at the group and says, "It's the orb. We got to destroy it." And he's looking through the bag.
Do we destroy the orb or do we destroy Quarion?
The orb. Morty says.
After
sure?
the teleport, I had another brief moment of clarity. I turned to Morty and it's like, "Get the orb out of here."
How do we break it?
I don't know. You're the cleric of Helm. You figure it out.
Look,
All right.
what if like I'm picturing this game where somebody throws the orb and then the other guy kind of hits it with like a big like club or something.
Maybe
Like
a
giant
warhammer.
mace of terror.
Yeah, just something to give it a good whack. Somebody strong and
Dude,
you
yeah,
know.
me and Horvath. Horvath is gonna smite it, and I'm gonna fucking guiding bolt it at the same fucking time.
You gotta get it
Okay.
first, though.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Sleight of hand check to rummage through the bag again. All right. You find a smooth orb-like item inside the bag.
Morty grabs it, pulls it out.
Do I have
And
any
then-
other small? You might have taken my pearl of power by mistake.
You'd be wearing that, right? Necklace, I think.
Yeah, I would be.
Anywho, Morty grabs it and takes it away from Quarion, about 10 feet towards the group. And says, "This is gonna probably hurt us." And he looks at Horvath and says, "I need your help."
The further away you get, the more my faculties return to me.
Do we see that? Like, is it noticeable?
I guess I stopped fighting against the rope as much, and Flareon went from standing on my back and growling at the rest of you to kind of whimpering a little bit more. And I tell Flareon to follow Morty's lead. Whatever he attacks, she should attack too.
All right, Morty moves another 5 feet away to give him a little bit more of a clear head, and then puts the orb on the ground and looks at the group and says, "All right, I think we need to do this together, and we should probably try at range first." And then he'll say, "Take another 10 steps back, boys." He wants everybody to attack it at the same time with a ranged attack.
Marty, you just have the orb, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Jakaro draws his bow.
You guys are letting Jakaro fight too?
You
Is
say the word, Morty.
He's just as possessed as I am.
is Jakaro pointing at the orb?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. He wants everybody to do some sort of ranged attack on the orb. Magical if you can.
Let's see.
Jakaro takes a few steps back away from the group, like backs away as he's keeps his bow drawn.
Backward. Morty looks at Jakaro. What are you doing, Mike?
Just keeping our distance, Morty. As he yells back.
All right.
So how do we do this?
We good to go?
Yeah, everybody who's wanting to attack it.
Yeah, I was just grabbing a drink. I'll be back at the computer in just 2 seconds.
How far away are you guys from it?
I'm gonna say a solid 15 feet.
Okay.
Might launch a javelin at it.
Yeah, whatever you can do. I'm gonna guiding bolt it.
Do we have to roll hit for it or just damage? Like, does it have?
I don't know.
You're a pretty shitty rogue. You can't hit a stationary orb.
Yeah, no, you guys, you don't have to roll for attacking it.
Right, so just roll damage.
So who's attacking?
Morty,
Jakaro.
Horvath, Jakaro, and Nacho.
Nah,
Yeah, not-
Horvath's not gonna
Flarion's
attack.
attacking whatever Morty's attacking.
You're not gonna use a
Horvath-
javelin?
Horvath's gonna keep an eye on Drakara this whole time.
Okay. Well, I guess I did tell you to do that. That's
yeah, I'm
fitting.
not doing it because you told me to, though. God.
Okay. All right.
Is Nacho attacking?
Yeah, he's gonna shoot his crossbow.
Okay.
All right, Jakaro fires a
Alright.
shot on Morty's command.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Oh,
Even Quarian?
Cool.
Oh,
Uh,
Morty's eyes are immaculate.
Horvath's eyes are half of Morty's eyes. He's got one eye closed.
Drakara.
Where's the-
Horvath has one
Well,
eye on Drakara.
I
and one
should
eye on-
say-
coming in. 12.
So, well, everybody notices as this exchange is happening, and as you're lining up your aim on the orb, you notice that Trakaro's like whispering something, seemingly to himself.
Drakara, you sneaky motherfucker. What are you whispering?
Are we ready to fire Morty?
Now, Morty says.
Jakaro releases his bow.
Quarian yells out, "Wait!" right as everyone fires.
Wait.
Ooh. Jakaro shoots the bow anyway. It was too late.
oh, we're rolling damage. So.
Jakaro deals 9 damage.
So
I'm not entirely convinced we want to kill this thing.
40.
36.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure killing this orb is gonna bite us in the ass.
Yep.
So as your attacks strike the orb, you see a blinding light, bright blue light flares up from the orb. And how are you guys arranged around it?
In a circle.
Kill circle.
Kill circle? Okay. So
Horvath is
Morty's
kind of a little bit further back and watching.
and watch it, yeah.
I'm tied up in
Mor-
bush.
Morty's side of the orb, the like yellow, bright yellow light that comes from his guiding bolt strikes the orb, and the orb starts. Well, so as it's all happening, everything strikes at once. A bright blue flash of light comes from where the arrow strikes and the crossbow bolt strikes, and from where did you attack Aquarion or Flareon did?
Yeah, Flareon did.
So from the sides where Flareon, Nacho, and Dracaro strike, a blinding bright blue light flares up, and everybody on that side, so Quarion, Nacho,
Non-Horvath.
Dracaro, and
Morty.
Flareon.
Oh, not more.
Roll a dex saving throw.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do a perception. I just rolled a nat 20. Damn it.
Wait, is
For
it a
deception.
Is it a
It needs to
dex
be
saving
radiant
throw?
damage, boys. Radiant damage.
Well, actually,
I
Flareon
got that
will take
radiant.
damage.
I got that radiant on standby.
Quarion, you don't really have to roll again, but you would have disadvantage, right? Since you're wrapped up still.
Well, I'm not near these guys. Flareon is. I thought I was rolling for Flareon.
Yeah, he would have been like 30
Oh
feet
yeah,
away.
yeah. So that was for Flareon. Yeah. So Flareon takes 10 damage.
Damn.
The other two take 5. Aquarion's far enough away that he wouldn't take any damage from it.
Horvath
as-
kind of chuckles as they all take damage.
Or didn't take damage.
Morty, you
yet.
see your guiding bolts like strike it. It almost seems like it didn't reach it though. It like the energy dissipated, an inch or two off the surface. But the orb does start like rolling away from you as it strikes.
Did we get it, Morty? Is it destroyed?
Morty approaches the orb to see if it's actually been damaged.
So you get closer, and there's the little chip in it that you saw
Yeah.
from your hammer when you initially tried to break it.
Mhm.
But otherwise, you don't see any sort of damage to the surface of it. It's glowing a little bit less faintly than it was before, though, or a little bit more faintly, I should say.
He looks to the group and he says, "We might be able to chip away at it, but I don't know. I don't know if we can actually break it. What do you guys think?"
Did we take damage from it?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you just-
if you succeed, you took 5 damage.
Yeah.
Maybe one more round, see how we do.
It probably needs to be destroyed
Yeah.
under the presence of a great power of life, Morty.
What? That was oddly
Warrior grows
specific.
very suspicious at
Yeah,
Dracaro's
That was
words.
oddly
What makes you
specific.
say? What makes you say that, Jakaro?
He's under control too. Corey
It
yells
seems
out. Don't
really-
trust him.
Well, I mean, he said he
He's
threw the
really
ring in the
strong,
river,
boys.
and I mean,
Well,
he seemed pretty
Morty-
convincing.
Morty looks up. He's like, "Where's that ring, mate?"
Listen, Morty, and everyone, I'm telling you the truth. I threw it in the river. But
I'm
I
pretty sure
have
the
to admit
story
something.
says Frodo couldn't throw it in the lava.
You told me you had it last night.
I did have it last night, Morty, and it was talking to me. I was hearing voices, and I thought it was coming from the ring. So that next morning, when I woke up, I threw it into the river.
He's lying, Corey yells as he
mean-
tries to worm his way over to the group while still tied up on the ground.
Morty
telling you.
looks.
It's creeping me out. It told me to destroy the orb, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I threw it into the river.
Morty walks up to Jakaro, and then he's like, "Show me your hands."
Drakaro holds out his hands.
Do I see a ring?
Nope.
Morty feels his fingers.
Search him. He's hiding it.
See, Morty, are
Uh,
you satisfied? And he pulls his hands back.
You guys both roll a sleight of hand checks.
21.
Ooh. He's a magician.
God damn it!
You don't feel the ring on his fingers.
Morty raises an eyebrow and gives him a stern look. He's like, "You wouldn't lie to me, would you?"
Morty, I just admitted that I was hearing voices. Is that not enough? Do you not know what that means? That was really
Morty-
scary.
Give me and deception.
He's lying, boys. There's our got to him. I'm gonna kill that Arzar bastard.
Let's see if Jakaro's lying.
Man.
Or is it?
Oh
I'm
my
sorry. Is
God.
it insight?
It would be
It was a tie.
it would
What
be
happened?
insight, but
Oh my god.
Oh, re-roll my butt.
Well, I did the wrong one.
I don't know, he has still only got a 2. The more you guys ask him, the more Morty you I don't know, he doesn't quite meet you in the eye while he's telling you this.
Drakaro tries to change the subject and say, "Can we all agree we need to destroy the orb?"
Don't
Never.
let him do it.
This
That's what he wants.
Morty nods and he's like, "Yes, but that ring. It's
Why
it's
are you
also
so concerned about the ring, Morty?
because Morty's eye. He looks up to him and his eyes are like sort of watering. He's like, "You're lying to me, mate."
Oh, you hurt his feelings.
Drakaro
Carl's
does
my
not look
best
Morty
friend.
in the eye.
Morty sort of like shakes like his head to the side, and you see a tear fall, and then he just wipes him off. And he's like, "Kensington,
yeah.
what do we do? What do we do here?"
Well, I mean, I talked to Drakaro earlier, and he seemed to be telling me the truth. So I don't know what you think. What do you think he's, you know?
Morty sort of grabs him by the shoulder and starts walking him towards Quarian, who's been shuffling over like a worm. And then he's like, he has it on him, just like under his breath. He says in Dwarfish.
You
This
think
whole time,
Quarion had?
Thorin
Wait.
is-
No, he's talking about the ring to Jakaro, about Jakaro.
Oh,
He's concealing it, Morty says in Dwarfish, just like under his breath.
I mean,
And then just sort of goes up to Quarian and then like puts Nacho there and says, "Watch him." He says it out loud. And then goes back towards the rest of them. And he looks at the orb and picks it up. And then he looks at the other guys and then looks at Quarian and says, "We can't give it back to him. It's controlling him. You've seen what it's doing."
This whole time yelling like, "I'm back! Don't let them destroy the orb. It's what that bastard wants. Whatever soul is in that ring is controlling Jakaro. They're working together." You can see that all the cloudiness that was on Corey's face before is gone. Just pure, unadulterated fury is on his face now.
Yeah, right.
So then, like he said, he looks at Jakaro and said, "A place of power of life or something, right? We do it there."
That's what he wants.
Oh, so
We can't bring these artifacts to a place of power. That's what they want. You're using that power for something.
but we can't just. Can we just destroy them here? That's what I'm saying. Should we just keep going?
I don't know. I'm the one who got possessed by the orb. I'm the wrong person to ask. I just know we can't take them to the place of power. That's what they wanted me to do.
Wait, So you, Quarion.
I'm far enough away from the orb. I don't feel Arzar's tendrils on my mind anymore.
So you don't want to destroy the orb?
I want to neutralize the orb. I don't know if destroying it is how we finish this. I think
Well, the
destroying
League
it
has
is gonna-
spoken, Quarion, as he looks
Destroying it will just
around and
release
looks at
whatever
Quarion
trapped
tied up on
inside.
the ground.
Well,
You don't destroy a jail by just breaking down all the doors.
That would work.
That would just
Morty,
release the inmates.
Morty nods and he's like, when we first found it, it was on that pedestal, apparently by the clerics, and he like looks at his hands. He's like, but I don't know if I possess this power or know how to seal it like that.
Your bronze protege. Braun was one of the most powerful clerics of hell my clan ever worked with. You're the only one who can do this, Morty. We have to take them back to that Temple of Helm.
You mean where this all started?
There's a reason that the clerics of Helm left it there. Maybe that's the only place it can be contained.
You took it from them?
Well, I thought I could use it.
Morty nods and he says, well, I guess that's what we do.
What if
Um,
we had Toby carry the orb?
Sacrificial lamb.
Well, he's like
Morty looks to Kensington and gives him a smirk.
he's
He's
like
like,
a halfling, right? So
Drakaro
It-
volunteers to hold the orb.
Don't let
no,
Jakaro
no,
tuck
no,
it.
no, no.
Morty looks to Jakaro and scoffs at him. Says, yeah, right.
Wait, sidebar. What's Toby doing during all this? Out of
He's
curiosity.
he's mostly been keeping an eye on the group from a distance.
Man, he had no idea what he was getting into.
He's also been kind of surveying the area as well,
What-
to make sure nobody was coming
We are
Morty looks
having
to
a
Horvath.
domestic squabble in the middle of the
while
woods.
you guys are bickering.
Morty looks to Horvath and says, hey, mate, you think you can hold on to this? I only trust you, someone who's close with the gods like me, to not let this thing sway you. I don't think Quarian can hold it any longer. Look what it's done to him.
Morty, you should
Really?
hold it. You're the cleric of Helm. Helm is the one who defeated him before.
Look,
Kind of wants you to hold it, bro.
I
If you say this, then I trust you.
I'm telling you, we should have Horvath hold it, and then we can sell it.
Nice.
Hella possessed demon orb.
We won't tell him it. We'll just tell him it's a rare gem or something.
A rare
Morty
land clan
shakes his
pearl.
head.
Slightly used.
Morty shakes his head like, no.
One of
Like,
one.
This thing
Gently
is
used.
evil and needs to be
All right, I'll carry it.
treated carefully.
What does this make it someone else's problem?
I'm
Put
with
it in the
Morty.
backpack.
Well, I suppose I'll hold it for now. And then
All
he looks to the group and he says, if I start acting funny,
Kill him.
please take it away from me.
Okay. What are you gonna do
And
to
then
it?
and he puts it in his bag and then releases Quarian.
As soon as I get up, I run and tackle Jakaro.
Oh, fellas.
Drakaro dodges.
Quarion roll an attack roll. Well, an athletics check.
Oh God, is he gonna try to?
And Drakaro, you can roll either athletics
Drakaro.
or acrobatics.
He's like a dragon on steroids, and
Who knew this was going to be a PvP episode?
Quarion sticks out his
Oh,
arm.
Oh, we tie.
Stalemate.
They grapple.
Yeah, roll
Yeah,
it again.
our
Yeah,
hands
roll-
grasp in the middle.
Alright.
Oh, you guys holding hands. That's nice.
I picture Jakaro holding Querion's head and Querion just kind of like swinging his arms.
Swinging around, yeah. Yeah, Quarion, roll another.
No, I mean, should I even bother?
All right, so they grapple for a second, evenly matched. Jakaro being caught a little bit off guard, but he's able to shift his body weight. And I don't know, Jakaro, what do you want to do with him? You're just gonna...
I would pin him to the ground at some point with one hand.
Jakaro just sits on Corion's back. He's still got the ring. Search him. We can't let him keep it.
Nacho uses his mage hand in the invisible version,
Yep.
and goes to search Jakaro for the ring.
Where are you searching?
I guess his bag. I mean, that's the logic. Like, if you can't see it on his hand, he would look in his bag. So.
Yep. All right. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh.
Oh.
So you see the flap of his bag flip up, and there's some movement inside the bag. Your mage hand comes back empty.
Okay.
If Jakaro keeps the ring, we're all in danger. Don't let him keep it.
Quarion, you being possessed by the orb right now? What is going on
Yeah,
with you,
you
buddy?
keep saying he has this ring, Quarion,
Yeah.
but like, where would he even put it? I don't see it on his hand. It's like,
You were Mr. Destroy the Orb, and now you're Mr. I'm the bad guy. Are you being possessed by it right now?
I think we got to put
Fine.
Quarion down.
I'm
Morty
finally
looks up
free
and
of that
he's-
bastard's control.
Morty looks up and he's
Why are
like,
you
he still
acting so
has it.
crazy?
I know
He's
you
lying,
have
he
the
has it
ring.
somewhere.
Arzar's wife's soul is in the ring. Whoever he was working with. That ring and the orb are linked. The ring would never have let you throw it away. Same as Arzar never would have let me throw his orb away.
Yet we just tried to destroy it while you were tied up. What do you mean he wouldn't let us try to destroy it? You're not making any sense, Quarion.
Well, why do you think you had to tie me up while you destroyed it? I attacked Morty to try to protect that orb. These things are
Nacho,
darker.
he's
These things
trying
are
to turn
darker
the
than I ever
tables
could
here,
have thought.
Nacho.
What do you say?
He's trying to blame this. He's trying to blame this all on me right now.
I mean, right now, from what I'm
It's
seeing,
not you, Jakaro. You're not in your
Quarion
right
is
mind.
the aggressor, and he doesn't. He's attacked. He's tried to attack me a couple times. He's clearly just ran at you and tried to lost his damn mind trying to tackle you. Yeah, I'm really not. Let's ask the
Morty.
I mean,
Morty,
well,
gotta
no,
believe me.
not. We're not asking Morty. Morty's, what is
Morty shakes
Horvat?
his head as if he's distracted, and he's like, "What? Sorry."
Yeah, I'm curious, is because Horvath. You're like our the party's sheriff. Okay.
Wait, who took the orb? Horvath or Morty?
Morty has it.
Quarion gets very suspicious when he sees that Morty's distracted. Continues to stare at him. Boys, why does Morty look so distracted? As soon
Okay.
as he touched that orb.
Stop trying to deflect, Quarion. Now you're on
We
to
have to
Morty.
do something about that orb. I can't let it
I
control
say-
anyone else like it controlled me.
We bring the orb and the ring together, combine their powers into one super soul.
For the glory of Grayskull.
Horvath, that would be an excellent plan. Except we don't have the goddamn ring anymore.
No, we just haven't found it in your backpack yet.
Ugh.
He's
You
got
guys are
pockets.
letting
He's a goddamn
Quarion mess with
dragon
your
with all
head.
sorts of pockets. He's a ranger.
Well, all
I'm sure
right
he's got-
then, Chikara. Would you mind turning out your pockets so we can get this over with?
Jakaro empties his pockets.
All right, Jacaro opens up his pockets and he pulls out a Talus, symbol of Talus, like a vial of a flask of well, an empty flask of poison, um, a
Bunch of other
flask of
things are in there.
alchemist fire, some claws from from a displacer beast, just the various things that he's been collecting along the way.
All right, so I don't see a ring in his pockets, and I have it on good authority that it's not in his bag. Okay, don't ask how I know. It's just,
What?
I just know. Look,
Nacho.
Toby was actually Toby was telling me he was going through your bag, and I was like, Toby, that's terrible.
All right, so the ring's not on my hands. It's not in my bag. It's not in my pockets. Okay? Why are we so hung up on the ring?
Because I know that ring is linked to the orb. It's somewhere. If you don't have it,
I think that it
someone
is
else-
too, but I got rid of it because I was scared.
all right, dragon. I'll trust your word for now.
Horvath, what say you?
Morty looks to Horvath. He like, you see Morty kind of like snap out of it. He like he looks at Horvath and he's like, "Hey, Horvath,
Hey, what's up?
Can you detect if he's lying? I sense he's lying."
Does anyone have like one of those zone of truth type things?
Yeah, but I don't want to have to waste a level 2 spell
I
and
want to use
my
a spell on
thingy.
the party, yeah. Yeah, I guess I can roll for perception. I feel like we did that.
I've already been able to tell that I think he's lying, but I just couldn't physically find it on him.
These freaking lizard people. Sneaky mothers.
Morty,
Sorry,
use your zone. Use your
Horvath
truth
was
spell.
cooking something
I'll-
up over the campfire. All right. I mean, again, you want perception? My perception sucks, dude.
Are you trying to figure out if he's lying, or?
Yeah, I guess.
I think
How
it's
many times
I
are
think
you
it's
gonna freaking
insight.
think I'm lying?
All
I
right,
passed
we'll be
everything
inside.
along the way.
We'll take perception.
It's usually insight for if you're trying to look at these lines.
All right, inside it is. Yeah, we don't want inside.
And what do I have to roll?
A deception.
Nothing.
Deception?
Deception.
No, where's
beat
the
a 7.
honesty button?
You're not being honest, though.
That's persuasion, I think, if you're trying to
Oh shit.
tell him the truth.
Oh no!
Horvath holds. Oh, by the power of Grayskull.
Horvath, I mean, you can't really tell if he's lying or not. He seems to be acting a little bit weird. At this
Just
point,
being
everybody's
sus.
kind of has their impressions of what he's telling you. So we're not gonna like keep rolling for.
Yeah, right. We're not just gonna keep rolling insight against him.
Yeah, until you win.
Uh,
It doesn't work like that. You guys now have your
Yeah.
roles and how you feel about what he's telling you. So
As far as Nacho's
Horvath looks at
concerned,
Drakaro and tells him, "Your League of Friends status is now on double secret probation."
Who'd you say that to?
To you, bro.
oh shit!
You're on
Uh,
fucking double secret probation from the League of Friends.
On
You
Carl
paper.
violate
hands up.
probation. We're checking your butthole.
Dracaro
Yeah.
throws his hands up and then points to Quarren and go, "This is the guy that's attacking us and is trying to deceive all us, and I'm the
Yeah,
one in
But
question."
as soon
now?"
as we wrapped him up and pinned him down, he gave us the information we wanted. You've been not forthcoming this whole time. Double secret probation. You're sus.
40. Zone of truth me. Will that clear my name of this ring talk?
I'm
Morty
fellas,
shakes his
I'm a
head.
little worried about Morty right now.
I have
Morty shakes his head. and
Morty.
He's like, no.
What
That's
do we
No,
need to
Morty,
do
this
to
could be a
end
thing.
Morty?
Morty, you need to get both of them in your zone of truth.
Who?
Quarion and Jacaro. Let's get to the bottom of it. Put them both in the zone and truth them. Wow, truth. And then you know,
Morty shakes his head. He's like, "No, I think we've got it all figured out. We just we need a friend here." And he looks to Jakaro to come clean. Hopefully, he wants to sooner than later.
Jakaro throws his hands up and walks away from the group. Goes for a walk in the woods. Can't believe you guys.
All right. And anybody else want to add to this scene? That went on way longer than I expected it to. That was great.
That was pretty fucking epic.
I was Quarion like telling a little story and then
kind of
just blew up
spiraled
real
out of
fast.
control a little bit.
Yeah, you guys will just notice that as we're traveling, Morty just stares off and then like shakes it off every now and then.
God.
We're
definitely selling that thing.
So you guys head back. Continue on. Toby kind of goes up to Jakaro and is like, "What was that all about?"
Oh, Toby.
Give me the TLDR, bro.
Toby. You sure you want to know, Tobes? Can you handle the truth?
If I'm gonna keep traveling with you guys, it might be nice.
Yeah.
Toby,
I'm happy to know that there's nobody in the immediate vicinity, but while you guys were blowing things up and yelling at each other.
Toby, are you familiar with demon orbs?
I'm familiar with orbs and demons separately.
Well,
you ever seen a
Put
demon
the two
inside
together
of
and you
an
get a
orb?
whole mess of trouble.
Yeah.
That bastard of that demon orb possessed me.
There are lots of magics in this world that I don't understand, and I don't care to get much closer to them.
Funny thing is, Toby,
Smart
neither do we, yet it causing a lot of fighting within the group. We have no idea.
Well, I just
what
thought of
this
something,
is
fellas.
for.
We're heading towards like the Lord of the Forest, right? So he's got to have a neat trick. Maybe he can do something with the orb.
Nacho, you're right.
Yeah.
That is an excellent idea.
So I'm sure he'll tell us what to do. Would have been better
But I'm
if
pretty sure we've all decided on destroying it, right?
yeah,
That's
but
what
he'll like
it's-
safely with
right.
safe removal where we don't, get hurt trying to destroy it.
We need to neutralize it.
Would have been Quarion. It would have been a lot better if maybe when we had Vern's ear back in his old wizard tower, maybe he could have brought this up then instead of being all coy with the demon books.
I did. I spoke to Vern about it privately without telling all of you guys. Demon possession and all wasn't.
And what? Oh my God! And he's just mentioning this now, Morty. Morty, are you hearing this? He was talking to your man crush.
What does Vern have to say?
Vern told me. I asked him if he knew about Arzar. He told me that he told me exactly what I told you fellas. That he was a human, or I believe human. That he was a wizard who had made a pact with a demon in order to bring his wife back from the dead. He didn't have any
And you didn't ask him how you would like destroy it?
At the time I wasn't planning on destroying it.
Oh my God, Quarion. Oh my God.
Well,
Morty nods and he's like, "Well, that checks out."
Hey, I'm an elf. We
You're supposed to be smart.
Well, that was the problem. I thought I may have been a bit overconfident in my abilities. I'll admit it. It's very, very humble and mature and amazing of me to admit that. I hope you all realize.
Just reminded me of like Star Wars. Lynch.
What?
You're supposed to bring balance to the force.
You were the chosen one.
Well,
I thought since my clan had history with demon hunting, I would have been better equipped.
Two brownie points from Horvath.
Fellas.
Quarion, add 2 brownie points to your inventory from Horvath.
Thanks, Horvath.
These are good for get you out of jail free instances or life-saving maneuvers on my behalf. So.
Fellas, I think the friends need to institute a new policy. Okay, it's called honesty. Honesty is the best policy, okay? And
Lord Kensington.
yeah, you know what?
Lord Kensington's giving the honesty speech.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I know. I've told a few fibs in my day, but no more. Always gonna tell you fellas the truth. And I hope you do the
Morty
same.
looks to Kensington and he's like, I actually believe you, Kensington.
Why wouldn't
Kensington
you,
is
Morty?
The one you believe? Out of everyone here, goddamn Nacho is the one that you're believing.
Well, he'll like look around at the group and he says, I think your chances of staying alive are a lot better with us than without us, I'd say. And he pats him on the back.
Yeah, just gotta, let's continue this journey, shall we? Anybody else got any bombs want to drop?
Nacho, what race are you? Are you human?
I'm half elf.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
5 months in. What race are you?
No, I'm just saying,
That's
can't
true. It
trust
never comes up like everybody else.
Yeah, can't trust a snake.
Yeah.
A snack.
Well, what would race have to do with
Jafaro,
being a
that's-
snake?
Jafaro is a snake. He's a lizard.
What?
True. He's literally a
dragon.
lizard.
He's
I'm
literally
a
a snack.
dragon.
He's literally a snack.
Dragons
I
have
was born
wings.
from an egg.
The kid's a nope rope.
I come from
Can't
egg.
trust him.
All right. Morty, would you mind leading the way?
Ricardo
If-
takes back tank.
Yes, but we have to remember. We have to, before we start doing stuff, we have to remember what could be categorized as a place of power. He pulls up the orb and he's like, "'Cause this can't go there."
Can't go to power places.
Wait, I thought we were bringing it to a power place.
Circle of are we going
Exactly
towards
what we don't
Circle of
want to.
Stones, right? That sounds pretty powerful.
Yeah.
What's our objective there?
Well, Morty says, "Look, we'll stash it before we get there. How about that?"
That sounds even better.
Not gonna lie, that sounds like a terrible idea.
We can't let that thing out of our sight.
Yeah. You put that thing.
Morty looks up and he's like, "What do you mean? Do you think other people seek it?"
Of course. That stone obviously holds a great
We
deal of
just had a squabble for like 20 minutes. People
For
hooked
like
on
an
the
hour.
orb, people wanting to destroy it, people not wanting to destroy it. It's like,
Well, Morty looks around and he says, "I think the only people who know about it are right here."
yeah,
And we'll know if they go missing. And then he'll look and kind of squint at Nacho and he says, "Besides you."
not like, okay, you know what? If you can stash it, and if it goes missing, everyone's stripping naked, and you're zone of truth in everyone, and we're checking everyone's buttholes. All right.
Morty nods and he's like, "Agreed."
TSA security check.
Corian stands with Nacho on this. I think stashing the orb is a terrible idea. How do we know the orb can't call out to other people? We have no
Yeah, you
idea
probably
what
don't
this
want to
thing's
put that
truly
up your
capable
butt.
of.
I don't know if.
But my
my
question about what we have to
Alright,
do at the
Morty-
Circle of
Morty-
Stones is still a thing. Like, what do we?
Yeah, he's like, "We might not even actually do anything there."
We have to interrupt another ritual from the orcs and
Yeah.
half-orcs. This is where one of those thunderstorms was, right?
Yeah, I think basically taking the orb to thunderstorms, it's absorbing its power, and that's bad.
Maybe as long as we don't let it absorb all the thunderstorms. I don't know how much power the orb needs to, summon its master or whatever the hell it's trying to do.
Yeah.
I think taking the orb to the thunderstorms is a bad idea.
Yeah, obviously. That's why if you guys have a better idea than stashing it, I'm all ears.
We could stash it on Toby.
I
You
trust
guys
The
all- You
the
guys
whole
all trust the guy that's not in the party.
Right?
the
More
whole
than you do
thing
the
is
party.
that having it in the presence of the place of power when we stop everything, that's the problem. We can't have it anywhere near. That's why I was saying stash it like right outside before we go.
All right. Well, you're a wise.
Should we go to the Lord of the Forest first and then come back to the place of power? And see if he knows any way about destroying or containing the orb or anything?
Morty gives the no-go sign. He's like, "We're too close, mate."
I think so. It's part of Morty's god or something, right?
What?
The orb, something
Yeah.
to your god. So,
Yeah.
and it's Morty's the wise one. So let's all call dealer's
Morty
choice.
perks up and he's like, "Hold on, I got an idea." And he puts his bag down, pulls out the orb, and then pulls out some holy water. He uses that every time he casts bless.
Yep.
You got a spritz?
And He coats his
Careful.
hand in some holy water, and then coats the orb in it to see if it reacts.
The like faint blue glowing dims a little bit.
Morty, you might be onto something here.
Morty's like, do we have some sort of container? Put this in.
So it doesn't react well to holy maneuvers, right?
Well, the soul inside was from a man who was
Are we
working for
technically
demons.
dealing with some kind of undead situation? Because does Morty,
He works in necromancy.
yeah, Morty, don't you have any? Do you and Horvath have any anti-undead moves or of the like?
No, it's not undead. It's
Yes.
there's no his body was destroyed. According to Vern, this all happened centuries ago. So his soul has been trapped in that orb for centuries. The orb, I'm guessing, is a creation of the clerics of Helm. So the
Just a
orb
vessel.
itself must be a holy object.
It's like a genie in a bottle.
Maybe if we submerge it in holy water, we can contain it and prevent it from absorbing any of the energy.
That's sort of what Morty's getting at.
All right, we'll just go with whatever Morty is thinking, since he's the best thing we have to an expert on these matters.
I must have some kind of like, a jar or something big enough to fit the orb in.
We're gonna keep the orb away from
How
you,
big is this
Clarion.
orb? Because
Well,
in
I
my
would
head,
I would give
I'm
it to you
picturing it
guys.
like a bowling ball, and now we're talking the way
I'm
people are
thinking
thinking
like
of
a
it, it's
pool
like a
ball.
cue ball.
Pool
No
ball.
way.
Yeah,
Maybe
pool
like
ball.
maybe like a softball or somewhere
Yeah,
between
I
a
was thinking
baseball and
like
a
a
softball.
tennis ball baseball size. Because I was
Like
carrying
a-
around in my pouch, like in my pockets.
Well, at the very least, I'd find a rag, soak it in holy water, and wrap the orb in it, and then try to keep that in some sort of vessel.
Okay.
How you doing with that
Good.
orb, Morty? Is he talking to you yet?
You see Morty kind of just like grab his armor, pull it down like at his collar, and then like stretch his neck out. Like he's talkative.
He's got a lot to say. Gordon says, well, anytime he speaks up, just remember who it was who kicked his ass all those centuries ago. It was your people. And you can do it again.
He said, but the holy water seems to help. Morty wipes the sweat off his forehead. Says, we'll keep it like this.
If it gets too much for you, maybe Horvath can help share the burden.
Maybe.
We don't want you turning crazy like I did.
Morty says he's.
And as I say this, I hand Morty 7 good berries to get the health back that I took from him.
Morty nods and says, "Oh, well, thank you, mate. He'll eat 5 for now."
Dude, don't hold on to 2 good berries, you weirdo. Just eat them.
It's true. I'll just.
Weirdo. All right. As you guys are traveling down the path begins to become less distinct. In this area, you notice kind of going off in several directions. A lot of damage to the woods. Roll perception checks.
There's gonna be something fucking massive here.
So remember how we were talking about like what our favorite session was? I'm gonna change my answer to this one.
You guys didn't even need me for this session.
Yeah, that
I
was
just
awesome.
sat around for most of it.
That was a RP heavy.
Yeah, it just sucks. I'm a terrible listener, and I have to like follow along to all this.
What did you say? Nacho and Quarion. Let's see. Horvath, you there? Anyway.
Horvath is possessed. The orb got him.
Orb's talking to Horvath. Oh, he's muted.
Morty,
I'm on mute.
Morty-
Sorry.
Morty tucked it into his back pocket.
What do you need? You need
Perception check.
perception. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out what I can sell from my inventory next time we're in town.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What?
You're gonna sell stuff too.
Dude, I'm
Horvath's
over
like
encumbered.
rummaging through his bag, not really paying
Perfect.
attention, looking at his stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Perception check fits.
Yeah.
I was not on my game there.
Nacho's really on high alert, trying to figure out what's going on with the rest of the party. Quarion, you also sense the damage to the forest around you. Looking closer at the trees, there's some smaller trees kind of knocked down. You see it kind of distinct paths. They seem to be kind of going in pretty straight rows, but in random directions off the path. With the kind of the underbrush and smaller trees knocked over and pushed out of the way. You get closer and look at one of the trees, and you see some of the kind of charred damage to the wood that you guys noticed in the Falcon's Lodge, on the gates of Falcon's Lodge.
I don't think I was here for Falcon's Lodge.
Fellas, I'm seeing the same damage here. Saw back at Falcon's Lodge with that giant lightning. What was it? A boar? Giant lightning boar
lightning
thing.
boar.
Seeing the same damage here.
Jakaro starts scanning the woods, looking for any signs of the beast.
I'm gonna summon Arcanine to stay by my side and help me keep an eye out.
Jakaro, give me
I
a
anticipate trouble.
survival check.
6.
Ooh, ouch. So you see these kind of like damaged paths through the woods, kind of intersecting in random directions from the main path. You're having trouble tracking which one's fresher, which one's older, what direction things were moving in, just because there's so many kind of crossing at random angles across the path.
A lot of activity in the woods, boys. Keep your eyes
The
peeled.
path itself becomes less of a trail and more of a footpath, and at this point, there's not so much a path as there is just sort of you're following the least resistance through the woods, or the path of least resistance through the woods. Every once in a while, you find another intersecting portion of damaged wood. Let's see, everybody roll me a perception check.
Poor Beth, no longer rummaging through his bag. Slightly more aware.
Nacho takes a moment to pass some gas and misses everything.
I want to remind the group that I can also use Find Familiar to get like a bird's eye view of whatever area we're in.
Well, feel free.
Well, Jakaro reminds him that he could use his ability at any time he wants to.
The group will not stop you from doing such things.
Well, it'll take out my my last wild shape charge. So I don't want to use it unless we really need it.
Oh shit!
We could do a short rest before we go.
Where are we in
wherever
this
we're
thing?
So you're kind of heading up from the south side to the north side. People who, let's see,
I rolled a
Jakaro,
1.
Jakaro, Horvath, and Quarion. As you're traveling up, you notice, well, everybody notices at this point, like I said, there's mostly just the woods are getting a little bit denser, but you see this kind of path that you're following on either side. There's some raised areas, so, with kind of rocky ledges. And let's see, if you want to arrange yourselves kind of heading this way, going up the path.
I'm assuming it's been more than an hour since our little altercation.
Yes.
So Flareon is now back to being an Eevee.
Oop, that's not a circle.
Is it just me or does my my image look super blurry?
Nope,
It's
just you.
just you.
Just you.
Okay.
But my Eevee looks super blurry. I'm gonna,
Nope, just you.
Interesting.
I'm gonna make a new Eevee. There we go.
Eevee looked small for some reason.
Okay. Well, it looks better for some reason now when I made a second one. That's fucking weird.
All right. So the grid on here is correct. So it looks like each space is 5.
Sugar in the bag.
All right. So people who pass the perception check on the side of the trail, you notice a tree, and on the tree, you see 6 small wooden or like effigies made out of twigs. This time they're pretty indistinct this time. You don't notice anything particularly special about them, but they're like small dolls made out of twigs, and they're all bound around the trunk of this tree. And the tree itself is charred and burned. And you can see that one of them seems to be beating rhythmically.
You fellas ever seen something like this before?
Like what?
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Oh, Corian points out the thingies
That
to
was
the points
that's
out the
true,
things to the
mate.
rest of the group. You guys ever seen anything like these before? What are these? Kind of voodoo
Saw some of
magic?
those at Burns' place, but they looked like us. Right, Horvath? What do you
Oh
know, people?
yeah.
That's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Wonder if they might be somehow linked.
Burns House was a ritual site.
Corian
that
goes
makes
up
sense.
to the tree and picks up the one that looked like, you said one of them looked like it was like pulsating.
Yeah.
I picked that one up to take a closer look at it.
So as you kind of take it away from the vines that are kind of holding it onto the tree trunk, it's not very sturdily made. It kind of falls apart a little bit. Inside is what appears to be a heart, and it is still beating.
Ew.
So Corian turns to the rest of the group and just says, "Really? After all that, you guys just let me just walk up and pick up another cursed looking thing."
Yeah, you need to stop
Well,
touching stuff.
you just kind of like went for it, and I wasn't
I
gonna be a
wasn't gonna
jerk
pick it
and
up,
like
so-
Morty
Most
stop
likely-
you. Maybe you
Would,
should think about it yourself before you do it.
If I examine it, would I know what it is?
Yeah, roll a nature check.
15.
It seems to be from an animal. It's slightly larger than a human or elf heart.
I turn to the group and I pass that on. I say, I'm betting this is somehow used to control whoever owns this heart.
Hmm.
Morty nods.
So there's
What is it? Is it like the shape of a humanoid? The doll or whatever?
Yeah. So the
Okay.
doll is shaped like a small person.
Well, since this is used to control, I don't think it has any mind of its own. I think
should
it might be worth hanging
we
on to.
stab it?
God damn
Kill
it,
it, Lord.
Nacho.
Morty looks to Nacho and is like, "Try your silver blade."
Well, let's not be hasty. How do we know that whoever this belongs to isn't, innocent bystander. You said the last ones you saw were of us. So what if this is just another, innocent party that got caught up in all this? Let's not.
And they're
Just kill
taking
poor bastards.
another party? Are they? What are they doing?
Morty looks up and he's like,
Didn't-
look,
Didn't Vern
those-
say that he hired another party to do the same stuff that we're doing?
No,
It wasn't
Morty's
Vern.
like waving his hands and he's like, no. He's like, there's no hearts in those. He's like, this is new. This is different. He's like, I don't think we should let it keep
Look,
eating.
Fellas, if there's another party out there taking our jobs, and I say for sure we should stab this thing.
Morty
or
looks to Horvath
Take them
and
out
he
of the
goes-
picture.
He says,
Or
how
we
about you
use it to
sense?
control whoever's heart this is.
Oh my
Carl
god.
goes and grabs one of the other ones that's there.
Morty's trying to get Horvath to use his detect, whatever his sense, his divine sense.
Divine sense. That's for
That's not a
undead,
bad
though.
idea.
There's a fucking
very-
beating heart
Yeah,
on its own.
Yeah. Nacho looks at Horvath and is like, yeah, don't forget also Quarian just said he wants to control whosever heart this is. It's very suspicious.
Yeah. Very thoughts.
Either way,
Varian has
Morty
been on my
Morty is
mind ever since he accused me of being crazy.
Morty's trying to
I'm
Morty's trying to
just
get the group to
saying,
destroy the heart.
it might be more useful for now for us to leave it intact.
Morty's
And
sweating. He's like,
as
just
all
like
this
the
is
orb.
going, Quarian is doodling a smiley face on the head of the doll with his quill.
Drakara, you pull another one down off the tree, and you don't find anything inside this one.
Jakaro puts it in his
After I
backpack.
finish doodling, I'm gonna hand the doll to Horvath, or at least hold it out to him. Said I don't think I should be the one to hold on to this given my recent history, Horvath, but I think you could be trusted to hold on to it.
I don't
Not
want
make
that
any
thing.
rash decisions.
Show it to the orb. See if he can do anything with it.
I don't think we should be relying on the information from him anymore.
Morty's like, fuck that orb.
Come up. All right, so
Well,
I
Morty,
must-
was-
you gotta
did
destroy it.
Arzar offer up any information? Has he told you anything?
No,
You still
Morty, you said he's
jonesing,
been very
Quarian?
talkative.
he was just on about some shit. Then I put the holy water on him, and he stopped rambling.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna put the little doll into my bag and turn it to Nacho. It says, I don't think you're wrong, but I just think we might need to hold off just for a bit.
All right.
Keep that silver blade handy.
Oh, it's always handy.
Nacho says behind his sunglasses.
Yeah.
Morty shrugs. He's like, I mean, who's holding it? I don't want it. That thing's gross.
All right, everybody roll a perception check.
Oh,
Prize
geez.
round.
Totally surprised. Horvath was going through.
We just waltzed up to a tree that was clearly suspicious.
Yeah. Didn't even check our surroundings.
That's her greatest
Didn't
downfall. We
realize
just sit
where
there and
laser
bicker
sight
about
pointed
everything.
at us the whole time.
That's what we have Toby for.
Toby just got this shocked look on his face.
Toby rolled a 22 on his perception check, so it is what you have Toby for.
I keep rolling ones.
you roll well when it like doesn't matter.
Yep. Like when I accidentally click perception check.
Yeah. All right. So with that, as you guys are talking, Morty and Nacho, you notice, along with Toby, you hear some sounds coming from up on the stone ridges. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
How long has it been
Oh.
since we like got to this little like these pathways or whatever? Has it been more than an hour?
Since
Maybe.
you got here?
Yeah.
No, I mean, you guys are just standing around for like.
Yeah. I think he's asking what time of
5
day it is, so he
minutes.
should know whether or not I should go all in with his moves.
Well, no, it's because
Yeah.
as soon as we like saw like the chart or whatever, I summoned Arcanine. But if it's been more than an hour since then, he disappears.
No, it's only been like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys. However long it took you guys to talk, which was probably like 5-10 minutes. That's all.
Yeah.
That was pretty much all real time just then. So.
Oh boy. So is that like
go.
an incline, I assume?
Yeah, so that's like a 10-foot cliff.
We're in the fuck zone.
Yeah, so we'd have to climb to get up there.
Dude,
Or
we all
or
rolled
if I
fucking
summon
sweet
Flareon, he can
initiatives, dude.
summon you guys up there, or teleport you guys up there.
Bro, we're gonna be attacking, except for the surprise part.
Yeah.
We're gonna be hiding or
Just me and Nacho will be attacking.
They have the high ground.
it's true.
I have the high ground, Anakin. Can't win.
Yet another one.
Bunch of jerks.
I like how
Uh-oh.
these guys are bunched up a little bit.
One of the super sketchy ones. Probably
Can't help but
the
make-
one that's
make
probably
the
gonna
link.
transform into a boar
We got our own
or
fucking
the
Darth
lightning.
Vader on our hands here.
Got some
Oh my-
good initiatives. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Hmm.
let's see. We got Morty with a 20.
How do you feel about Flaming Spear in this situation, Quarian?
I feel pretty good about it actually. Now I kind of wish I didn't summon
Oh, I
Arcanine.
think
so
I
could've
gotta.
caught Gas and Tangle on that group.
Wanna,
God.
I got a move that might be useful, but I'm not sure how it works.
Yeah.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
We need some area of effect is what we need.
Yeah.
Bear with me. This is a lot of
colors.
colors.
I really should have summoned a little thing to go scouting for us.
Morty's not surprised. I think I typically lose the surprise thing. It's always nice when I win.
Do we have someone early that's not surprised?
Yeah, me and Nacho.
Excellent.
Should probably look at what I want to do. Should probably start planning.
Yeah. So just to confirm, to get up to where they are, we would have to climb.
Yeah. It's
Oh yeah.
it's not like a sheer rock face. It's sort of like a sloped rock. So it would probably call it like difficult terrain. So it'd take twice your movement to move a square up it.
That's not terrible.
Okay. So like right here is as far as we could get to without like.
And then it would be half.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Probably, I think you can get to the top, right?
20-foot cube would be 4x4, right?
Yeah. All right, so we got a surprise round. So with that noise, all of a sudden you see all of these orcs rise to their feet. And along with them, one half orc that seems to be leading the way. The half orc like cries out a war cry and throws a javelin.
At the half orc in the group, in the League of Friends group.
No, throws it And who's holding the heart?
Me.
Okay. So Quarion, being surprised you don't see this coming, but you're holding the heart, and the javelin just spears straight through the heart,
Damn.
and pins it to the tree behind you. The charred tree. It stops beating. With that, the charred tree starts moving, and all of a sudden, just burnt, charred roots erupt out of the ground underneath you guys and fill up the entire valley between the rock ledges. Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's a fail.
Yeah, don't destroy the heart, he said. It could be useful, he said.
Ooh. Morty finally does have a good deck save. Yeah.
Saving that dex.
So everybody but Quarion saves. And Toby. Toby failed.
That's
Toby.
2 20s in a row from just D20 rolls.
So,
Good luck.
all right, so you take 5 bludgeoning damage, or sorry, 7 bludgeoning damage, Quarion, and you are now restrained.
Oh no.
All right. So that's his turn. Morty, you were not surprised, right? So it's your
Nope.
turn. You're up.
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. And nothing happens to me because I saved?
Yeah, if you save, nothing happens.
Okay. Alright. I'm so boys, I'm torn between getting I'm thinking I might do the flaming spear. Either that or bless.
Bless us. My vote's
What do you-
always for bless, so I can't.
Yeah, I feel like Flaming Sphere could be really good here.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm very torn.
decision.
Well, we're gonna need to take things out quick. And if you bless Dracaro, then he can use his long shot and
One shot everything.
one shot, not everything, but at least each round he goes, he could potentially one shot one of the minions here, and everybody else can focus on the bigger, better guys.
That's a pretty good idea.
Alright.
I vote bless now after Nacho's argument.
Alright, fine. Morty will pass bless.
On.
He's gonna do it to himself. Tricky.
Maybe Toby?
Toby doesn't need it. I'm gonna give it to Horvath.
Nice.
And Dracaro. Even though
Oh
he's
no,
possessed by
Takaro
an
needs
evil
it though.
ring.
He's got it like a plus fucking 8, dude.
But the if he uses his long shot thing, then that takes some away. So that's why.
Yeah,
-5.
-5 for the sharpshooter.
So yeah, sharpshooter. That's what.
D4 can offset it.
Well, give yourself a yellow ring, Horvath. I can't do it.
Give myself the yellow ring.
All right, so if that's what you think, Nacho, then I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, then you get it, Chikaro.
Leader of the
Thanks,
party.
Nacho.
I need you to do 30 damage every move, Dracaro.
Anything else?
I don't think I can really do anything with my bonus action.
Okay. I
You
guess
can
it would
alert
just
all of
be,
us.
a movement if you want.
No. I like where I am.
All right. Who else was not surprised?
Nacho wasn't.
Nacho. Okay, Nacho, you're up.
All right. Just trying to see. 2, 3. Okay. So I got a maneuver I'm thinking of trying in this situation. It's color spray. And it says a dazzling array of flashing colored lights from your hand springs from your hand. Roll 60-10. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures in a 15-foot cone originating from you are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. And then it
What does it do?
and it makes them, it blinds them.
Ooh, that would be cool.
So then they roll with disadvantage, I think, and then we roll with advantage.
Okay.
So I would get to like, I think this
Should
is
go
as
closer and do
as
that.
that is as close as I can get before I start taking. Or I guess I can go a little. So that's
You
was
should
like
probably go-
15, right?
Did you
Yeah.
go like here? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do a doodle.
That right there. Can I get up to there though?
You
Yeah,
could,
you
but
can-
that'd be
you
all
fine.
of your movement, so you'd be ending there.
Okay. You know what? I'll do it. Whoa, that's like
Whoa.
100-foot cone. All right, so if I want I would be doing it in like this direction.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to make a 15. I don't know how to make a cone.
So
but that's-
draw.
It's
You
like
can
this,
draw a
probably.
cone starting on you and extend it from you to the green one.
Okay, the green one.
The green one's about.
I guess
15
that's 10,
feet from
yeah.
you.
Okay.
I just measured 15 feet, and that went to the green one.
Which one of these tools makes a cone?
I think it'd be something like this.
Drawing tool.
Yeah, it's the
See those?
paintbrush, and then there's a triangle. Yeah.
Okay. So this doesn't say anything about like saves or anything. So, but what is I don't understand what it wants me to do with the 60-10. That's like.
So roll 60-10, and you'll get a number.
Okay. 4.
It has to be like they're
6.
equal to
1,
their hit
2,
points or
3,
something.
4, 5, 6. Whoa, that's a lot.
How much?
30?
30.
Pretty good.
Right.
I think I'll get a 2. I think.
Starting with the one with the lowest hit points. Okay. So you spray this blinding light from your fingertips. The orc and the orc in front of you and the one behind the half orc, put their hands up to their face and apparently are affected by it. The half orc is wearing some sort of like tribal mask, and is able to cover his eyes before it happens. Does not seem affected.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh.
You got higher AC than me. You'll be fine, bud.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the two orcs appear to be blinded.
Okay.
Very good.
Nacho.
Some easy targets.
Yeah.
It is.
I kind of put
the
myself out there, but we got other moves.
Red
You'll be
and
fine.
green's turn. The red one pulls out a javelin and throws it at Morty.
How dare he?
Is gonna miss the 12.
Take it back.
The green one was holding a battle axe, but now he's kind of clutching at his eyes. And he reaches behind his back and pulls out a javelin and throws blindly at the group. He was originally looking at Quarion when this happened, so he's gonna try to throw it where he thinks Quarion was. With disadvantage, he's gonna get an 8. The other one was a natural 20, so that's good.
Oh damn! Oh, that was
Wow.
close.
So
That should save the day.
from the other side of the ridge, you see this orc come charging down the hill at you with his battle axe raised. He's going to attack Quarion with a 17
Oh, that'll hit.
It's got battle axes. Neat.
for 4 damage.
Have they all had battle axes before
Bad.
this?
Great axe. Sorry, I'm saying battle axe, but great axe,
Oh, so big one.
which is what they've used before, yeah. The white one moves a little closer, but stays up top and throws a javelin at Arcanine with a 23.
That'll hit.
Uh, 5 damage to Arcanine. Toby's turn.
Toby.
He's gonna come up alongside Nacho, taking advantage of the blinded one directly in front of Nacho. He's gonna attack with advantage.
Oh, he's such a baller.
27 will hit. 26 will hit. And 25 will hit. 4. 5 plus 7 is 12. Plus 11. 23. The blinded one is dead.
Yeah, Toby.
And he's gonna bonus action and disengage and move back just a little bit. Let's see, the pink one. So up here, the blue one up here charges down the hill at Morty with his axe for 15. I think misses, right?
No good.
And then the other one is going to throw a javelin at, like, Quarion would be the best line of sight that he has. For 14, Quarion.
That'll miss.
Alright.
Thanks for finding that
Um,
shield for me, Horvath. That just saved me.
Let's
Hey,
see.
anytime, bud. Wait, what kind of shield did I give you?
Just like a random wooden shield you found on some guy.
Yeah.
Someone who was
You-
slaughtered at Falcon's Den.
Still got half orc bloodstains on it.
Purple one steps forward and attacks Nacho with his axe and misses. And then these two, one's gonna come forward and attack Toby and miss with an 8. And then the blue one is going to throw his javelin at Horvath
Yeah. Actually.
and miss
Horvath
Ah.
raises his shield.
for 12.
Clink.
All right, that is round
Surprise.
1. Surprise round is over.
Ah.
All right, so it is this one's turn. Morty, you see him make some familiar gestures that you've noticed him use,
Ah, yes. Of course.
and ones that you yourself are familiar with. And that will be its turn. It is your turn, Morty.
Morty will look around at the boys and say, "He blessed a few of his lads." So you guys know. And
Take
then
him
he's
out,
gonna,
Morty.
Thanks for the
then
heads
he's
up,
gonna,
Mort.
he's gonna attack. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna use a fist. I'll do that first.
I'm
Whoops.
so jealous that you basically have a summon that doesn't cost your concentration slot.
I rolled a 1, so that sucks. This
What
does
a
nothing.
bum.
It doesn't soak
Okay.
up damage though. So.
No.
Oh, but it's still, it's like a half summon.
Just would put it there for now. But yeah, so it doesn't do anything, and then I'm gonna attack this guy in front of me with my hammer.
Bless versus bless.
Actually, yeah, I bless, but I don't. Did I roll an 8? Yeah, I should roll that. Good call, Quarian. Oh,
So what do you
12 enough?
12 is not enough. You were attacking the half orc, right?
That was from my that was from the fist. I'll roll my actual hammer now.
Yeah. So the fist misses.
God, what's up with these rolls? Come on. That's gonna miss too. I don't even need to roll bless.
Yeah, it's gonna miss.
Morty shrugs. He tried.
Oh, I tried. So you were okay. You're attacking that guy there. I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Horvath or Nacho.
Thinking, Bo. What are you thinking? Nacho, you want it? Kid wants it. Nacho?
Oh, you can go.
All right. All right, so I will. High ground makes it tough, huh? But I'm relatively close, so I would say, I can use the charger to get next to Toby, and then attack this guy.
Yep.
Is one of the guys still blinded?
The guy above the yellow.
Yeah, the green one above the half orc is.
How long does that last for?
I don't have to read the spell.
Attacking.
It's
Blind until the end of my next turn. So my next turn is after yours. So I don't know if you have like a javelin or something that could have reached that blinded guy, but you could have attacked him with advantage.
I just did my rolls though.
Okay.
I got 8 on the to hit, but with the bless, I got 12. Does that hit on this guy? 12 to hit probably misses on the orange one.
Yeah.
Bummer.
I think we're about 1 off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 13.
All right. Bummer. That's it. I used action and bonus action.
Okay. Nacho's up.
All right. Nacho will. He'll go invisible. And kind of skirt around this guy. Skirt. So how much, like, because I went up the rocks there, so how much movement do you think to get like here?
20 feet.
20. Okay. And all right, I'll go to I'm gonna touch this guy.
Yep.
With inflict wounds. Okay, so I can use it. And all right.
22.
And then give me the old touch. And then sneak. I get sneak because I'm invisible, right?
Yep.
Those are some unfortunate rolls.
If I can just
Yeah,
find
1, a 3, and a 5.
sneak attack. Alright. And now I'm visible again.
You got the same roll with a 2d6 as you did with 3d10.
And then we will. I don't think I can. I'll disengage. I think I have like a little bit of movement, so I'll just disengage there.
Yeah, the invisibility thing, what does that take to do?
Oh. What do you. That's just. It's like a spell. That,
Yeah.
does that like use the. Because it's like my feet, right? So does that. Does
I
that
think it
count
might
as
take,
the
I
whole
think it might
move?
take an action or a bonus action
Oh,
to
okay.
do. I'm just not sure.
I think I
Oh,
was.
looks like it's an action.
Right.
So yeah, I guess he couldn't do the inflict move and the invisibility.
All right. I'll just stay here then. I'm invisible.
Okay.
They can't see you. They don't know you're there.
That's
Yeah.
probably. That's not terrible.
Yeah, now you can use it next round. All right. And you get to
You get
reroll
a-
that.
you get to
shitty roll
reroll.
that- yeah. Drakaro, your turn.
All right. Anyone on the left side wounded? Did you guys hurt the orange one yet, or the blue one?
Negative. I missed both mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's wounded yet.
All right. Then Jakaro is gonna set his hunter's mark to the orange one that Horvath and Toby are fighting,
Yep.
and I will shoot my bow, and I'll go for sharpshooter. So 11 minus. Oh wait, no, 19 minus 5 plus.
14 will hit.
Oh, that'll hit. Good. Plus
Yep.
plus. So either way.
Plus,
All right.
yeah, you would have hit for sure.
All right. So we'll do 9 plus. Shoot, what's my hunter's mark? Sorry, D6. D6.
Why am I blessing Jakaro?
What do you mean?
Bum. He's a bum.
Oh, I only got an extra 1. All right, so
Yeah,
10 plus 10 is
five.
20 damage.
20 damage. You blessed him for that extra 10 damage that he just got.
Yeah. I didn't need it, but I will need it
Yeah,
if I'm
okay.
gonna keep doing that. Minus 5's a lot.
The orange one is down.
Yeah. Quarion.
Quarion,
For Jakaro.
you are still restrained by the vines.
Actually, before Jakaro's turn ends, can I get any half cover anywhere in the trees?
Yeah, you could take a step in
Defensive
the tree.
positioning.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'll say you can only choose one side of the battlefield to get half cover from though.
Yeah. I'm gonna protect myself from the left ledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Quarion, you're still restrained by the roots.
Is this like a thing where I roll at the end of my turn to see if I break free?
You have to use your action to roll to break free.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna do that then. Or actually, I mean, I guess I'll stay restrained for now. So let's see. So I want to first. I'm going to summon Flareon.
Those guys next to us are going to attack at advantage against you.
I'll risk it.
Alright.
I'll try to break free next turn. So I want to get Flareon. I want to summon her like up here. So I want to make sure I can get these three guys with my with like this activation thing. So let's do this. They have to succeed on a Dex saving throw of 13.
13. And you're gonna be getting the 3 up top. So,
Yep.
and one of them's blind, so I'm pretty sure it would have disadvantage on the save. He doesn't see it coming.
Nice.
All right, so the top one first. The 18.
That'll save.
Blind one with a 3. And then the half orc with a 16.
Oh, so I only got one of them. Well, one of them takes 10 damage.
One of them takes 10 damage. Okay.
And then I guess Flareon. Actually, can Flareon attack on the same turn that I summon it?
Is the summon an action or a bonus action?
I think activating it is an action. But then Flareon has its own action.
Um,
In combat, Spirit shares my initiative count and takes its turn immediately after mine.
okay, then yeah, you'd be able to attack.
Okay. So I guess I have to take my action first. Is that set in stone? Can I let Flareon go first?
What do you mean?
It says we share initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after mine.
Oh, do you mean like, can you have him attack first?
Yeah.
and
Are we
then-
are we married to that rule?
Nah, I don't really care.
Okay. So Flareon will attack that same one that it just did damage to. With a 20 to hit.
You have advantage because the one that took damage was the blind one.
Ooh, so
Oh wait,
see if I get
actually,
that crit.
Nacho's turn's over, so it's actually not blind anymore. My bad.
Okay.
He still failed with the. He got 2 bad rolls. So it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's good. Alright, so he's a D6 plus 2. So it's another 6 damage to him.
6. Okay, he's dead.
Oh, Flareon got him?
Yep.
Yeah, Flareon. And then Arcanine is going to attack the orc that is attacking me. Can I have Arcanine like pounce on him, either like grapple or knock him to the ground? Is that something that summon things can do?
So you could attack kind of like any of you guys, instead of doing a regular attack, could do like a shove attack or a grapple attack. A grapple would just make the opponent grappled so they couldn't get away from you. A shove attack, you can push them to the ground.
Okay.
But you
Uh,
wouldn't deal damage, so instead of doing damage, you'd be knocking them over.
Knocking to the ground, but that would take their turn away, wouldn't it?
It would put them at like it would give you guys advantage on melee attacks against it. It would make him take half of his turn to get back to, or half of his movement to get back to his feet on his turn. Or he could attack from a prone position.
I think I'm just going to attack him then with Arcanine. And Arcanine, let's see. So Arcanine is going to attack from this side so that he is close enough to Morty to get advantage on his attack roll.
So his advantage comes from
Pack
that-
tactics.
yeah, but it comes from his opponent being flanked or being
The beast has
engaged?
advantage on attack roll against a creature if at least one of the beast's allies is within 5 feet. of
of
the
the
creature.
of the one that it's attacking.
Yeah, so as
When
long
I think-
as one of Arcanine's allies is within 5 feet of this guy right here.
Right, which is you. So you didn't have to move him because you were already within 5 feet.
Oh, I didn't know. But it says if the ally isn't incapacitated. Is restrained the same thing as incapacitated, or does that mean like knocked out?
No, knocked out or like petrified would be incapacitated.
Okay. Alright, so I guess Arcanine will stay right here and attack with advantage. Oh, so close to a nat 20. So 24 to hit.
Yep.
Let's see. 1d8 plus 4 plus 3. So 9 damage.
9 damage to the black one. Okay.
And
that
I
it?
think, yeah, because summoning Flareon took my action.
So you're still restrained because you did not attempt to
Yes,
break
I'm
free.
still restrained. I'm hoping that orc goes after Arcanine and not me. Roll the dice here.
Yeah. Alright, that works. We'll get some turns now. So it is the red one's turn. It's going to defend itself against Flareon. The 17.
That will hit.
Ooh, and full damage for 15 damage.
Oh, that'll bring. That's a lot of damage.
That's the red one. And then the black one's gonna attack Arcanine for 17 to hit.
That will also hit.
Whew. Almost full damage, 14 damage.
Shit.
And then the white one on the hill is gonna throw a javelin at you, Quarion,
Oh, goddamn.
with advantage because you're restrained. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh wait, that's the wrong die. Sorry. For 6 damage. White. Toby's turn.
I think this is the most damage I've like ever taken in any encounter so far.
Yeah, I usually just kill your beasts.
Yeah, usually no one even bothers targeting me because I'm like so far away from everyone.
You just took a bunch as a whole. You know, your summons in yourself.
Yeah. You just took like 35 damage total that round.
Yeah, I'm the tank.
Toby deals 16 damage to this one.
Both your summons still up?
Yep.
Morty, the one next to you, attacks you with the axe
Mm-hmm.
for 23.
Try again.
Alright.
We're gonna do the warning flare.
Yeah.
Probably still gonna hit.
For 7.
No,
miss.
that'll miss. Wow, Morty's getting lucky this round.
That one. And then this one's up on the hill. The pink one's gonna throw a javelin at Quarion again. Oh, nat 20 on the first roll.
Oh, god damn it.
Not good.
I might be down here.
That's just a javelin.
Dying.
It's not too bad.
Mm,
For 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Oh, I have 1 health left.
Teetering upon
Oh.
elimination.
1 HP. You have good berries on you?
I have 3 good berries on me.
Oh,
And as the
you should tell Morty
purple
before you go
one-
down.
Purple killed. Toby killed the purple one. And
Reach in your
then-
pocket, grab a good berry, and give it to you, and pop you back up.
blue one is going to run forward and attack Horvath.
Carl, you gotta take those guys up
Definitely
on that
gonna
ridge.
miss. And we're back at the top of the round. That leaves us with the big guy.
Finally gonna attack. Later, Quarian.
I'm deciding how mean I want to be with him. I'm gonna say that he's going to take the nearer threat and cast a lightning bolt at Toby and Horvath, since
Oh,
they're
thank
in a
God.
straight line there.
Yeah, that is pretty
So,
convenient.
Dex saving throw. Gotta beat a 12. Oh, Toby with a nat 20.
Ooh, Toby.
So Horvath, a Dex saving throw.
You're also blessed.
Oh, and you're blessed.
So I get I could get up to an extra 4. All right, so I got a
Which-
10 on the
you
dex.
fail,
Mathematically
so-
impossible.
Yeah.
All right.
So I missed. I lost.
Bless can't save you there, unfortunately, friend. You just take the full damage, wherever it is.
Which is 8d6.
Oh, I need to roll 8d6.
Oh, I'm
Right.
gonna roll on it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah. The lightning bolt doesn't fuck around.
Call. It's a lot.
That's 31 damage
Damn.
and 16 to Toby.
Damn.
You're still up though, right?
Yeah, for now.
You have that much HP?
Yeah.
Damn.
Morty's at 39.
Toby's still up. So it's their Morty's turn.
Well, that's not nice, having seen that. Morty is now... He was first very fixated on the person in his face, but after seeing that just happen, he's now turned his attention to the big man. Let's see. What do I have in my bag of tricks?
Can you wrap him up? Or use that silence spell?
I can't do sounds because that's concentration. But I can use command on him. But he might save. But I mean, it's just it's dice no matter what. I think it's worth a try because it's early in the round still. Yeah. I'm gonna cast command on him.
All right. What does he got to beat?
15 wisdom.
Wisdom. You got a 19.
For that fucker. Well, I forgot he's blessed. That's probably a bad idea. All right.
I didn't even roll a bless.
Yeah.
You got a 21.
So the fist is gonna punch this guy in front of Morty.
All right.
That's the case.
Can we get a motion on that?
Punch him
Like
right.
a.
He hits.
Like one of these. Boom.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, or the full amount.
Nice.
Oh. He is gone, so.
Boom.
Chalk one up for Morty.
Morty high fives the fist.
Horvath, you're up. Or Nacho, whichever one wants to go first.
Nacho, save me.
Uh,
I'm not dead. I'm just kidding. I have 5 health.
Yeah, and you can bounce back once.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, so I need to attack this guy in front of me. I need it to hit
Yeah.
so I can use my smite thing, and then get some temporary HP back.
Use your clockwork orange.
That's true. What does that do? What does that amulet do again?
It gives
Gives
you
you an
like a
automatic
15.
10.
A 10,
It's an-
yeah.
It's
Gives you an
auto
automatic 10, so add it, and then you add your modifier to it, which would be
yeah.
15.
So all you have to roll is
Yeah.
a 4.
You don't have to roll anything.
I don't
You
have to
get
roll
a.
anything.
It just
get
doesn't roll.
a-
He gets
you get that.
It's a 15 automatic
Which
15.
is a hit.
Yeah, that'll be a hit. All right, we're gonna do that. Good call.
so yeah.
Using
Just
the amulet.
roll for damage.
Roll for this.
Coming in. Longsword of sharpness.
Yeah, you gotta crit on a boss and just
Oh
chop
yeah, I was
his
gonna
arm
say
off.
the downfall
It's
to
gonna
that
be
is you can't crit,
You can't crit, yeah.
but you hit.
Well, when
Can't
he
crit.
does,
That's 6
he's gonna
damage.
crit on the dragon and chop its arm off. Watch.
Nope, never.
Or chop its tail off so it loses an attack.
That has to be 2 crits in the round to drop.
I know,
arm.
to
That has
chop
to
a
be 2
limb off.
crits
I
in a
understand.
row.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna happen on the dragon. Watch.
All right,
I
so
hope
it's
so.
6, and then you got 2 more D8s radiant coming in.
Yep.
So that's 6 plus another 7, so that's 13 total.
Mhm.
And then so that means the spell slot is gone. And then as the bonus action, you can use the Inspiring Smite and 2d8 plus your level in this class. What does plus your level in this class mean?
So you're a level 4 paladin. So it'd be +4.
Okay. So it's a 2d8 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That should do it.
All right. So 10 plus another 4. So that's 14 hit points. Is anyone dead right now?
Just
Quarian
you.
could probably use a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Quarian's at 1 as well.
Yeah. Crayon's on like
Well,
1 knee.
You're at 1 Quarion?
I'm at 1 HP and I'm restrained.
He has a hit point.
You haven't
I
tried to get out of
don't
your
wanna give
restraint,
it
to be
you, 'cause
fair,
it's
though.
Like,
Yeah.
it would just be a waste, honestly. If you get hit next, you're going down, whether I give you, half of this or not.
That's kind of true.
basically. So I'm
Very
just gonna
true.
I'm gonna take them all for myself. I'm gonna give myself 14 hit points, considering I'm at 5.
Click, 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 click.
Yeah.
All right,
That's good.
cool. So I did 13 damage. James, how's he
Yeah.
looking? Wait,
Uh,
who am I attacking? Where'd
He's
he
gone.
go?
I already wiped him.
Oh, you
He
already
wiped
wiped
him.
him? I
Who
was
am
like,
I
what?
attacking?
Chalk one up for Horvath.
Who am I attacking? Oh, and he's wiped too. Yeah, they're
Alright,
running low.
cool.
Okay. Nacho.
Okay. So now
Oh, unless you want to move for it.
I'm looking at the board. I guess could get closer to the big dude, presuming he doesn't run away next turn.
Oh,
I'm
would've
not going to
moved-
get within range. I'm going to get probably here.
speaking of, I would have moved my fist instead of just attacking on my last turn.
I'm going to
So
stay
you're
just out of range.
You're gonna attack and then move the fist 20 afterwards.
Yeah, that's okay. 1, 2, 3. So I would have been able to get here.
Yep. The fist being a floating spectral weapon is not gonna be slowed down by the rough terrain.
I assumed.
All right, and Horvath there. Okay, now Nacho.
Nacho is going to attempt to inflict wounds on this guy in the form of a wet willy.
Oh my god.
I like it.
Plus
Amazing.
down.
Amazing.
I don't know if
Top tier right there.
I don't think I hit.
What do we got? 13. 13 hits
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
on the line.
So it gives him a big wet one.
Oh yeah. Now roll some better damage than last time.
And aren't you invisible too?
Yes, I get to sneak.
Oh no, did I jinx you? I'm sorry.
Probably.
Oh, you got 2 more than he did last time. You got 3 more than he got last time total.
So then
21. That's not shabby at all.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Nacho gives a chuckle and disengages. Can I go further? Can I disengage further than that?
Further.
I
You
was
only
right.
moved like
Yeah.
you only
so
moved like 5 feet so far.
so yeah, I'll
like
disengage
25.
over like
You got tons of movement.
behind ish Horvath.
Yep. Drakara, your turn.
All right, Drakaro surveys the scene, looking for any wounded warriors.
I see Quarion struggling,
Yeah.
trapped in vines,
Hey,
looking pretty weak.
Shikaro,
Right now.
get those guys up on the ridge.
You guys haven't done any damage. Has the one next to you done any damage?
You do like
Uh,
40 damage a shot.
the black one is damaged. The one right
You-
next to Quarion
You
is
literally
damaged.
one shot these things.
Yeah. I got the one next to me. Take out the ones that are sniping us.
Alright.
You get some of his bonus damage from them being injured, is why he's asking. I would just,
I
I'd hit the
would
main
think
guy.
The
I'd hit the
main
guy if I
guy
was
is
you.
damaged.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did he roll for concentration?
Oh, he didn't. You're right. What did he take? 21. It's gonna be a high roll to
Oh, he has to be the 21.
save.
He's
No,
blessed.
he
He
got.
can do.
Oh, he got an 18. He could do it with the bless.
Uh-oh.
He got a 20.
Yes.
Whoa!
He's not
Wow.
blessed anyway. I think you already killed the
only
other
one
ones
left
that
is,
were
yeah, the only
blessed.
one left is him. Well, at least it's gone from him. That's a bonus.
Yeah, that'll help.
Alright, so you guys want me to just do damage on the big guy? You don't want me to kill little guys? What do you want?
Yeah.
Quarian wants you to kill the little guys, but
Yeah,
taking out the big guy would also be good.
We can take him at range from here. We're good.
Take the shot.
Alright, Drakaro will transfer his hunter's mark to the big guy.
Yep.
Let's do a couple fucking what are they called? Scorching rays, Quarian. Only good.
That's true. We
And
both do have Scorching Ray.
Yes. Back to back. Quarian and Morty do a scorching ray.
alright, and I'll use my sharpshooter and hope that the blessed can get her done. It's gonna be close.
You only have to get a 13 to hit.
You need to get a
16.
two or more on the D4.
You did an unarmed strike.
2.
Right, so you got an 11. Yeah, so that's a 13. That'll hit.
Yeah. Alright. That was close, but
Do
that's
your,
why
like,
we need blessed.
36
Morty.
damage.
Less work then.
Low
Alright.
roll.
Yeah, but that's okay. Oh, another low roll. 5 plus 9 plus 10.
24.
God, you got
Yeah,
low
low roll.
rolls. Low rolls and you still do 24 damage. You bastard.
Yeah.
What a shit roll.
I only did 24 damage.
And then I'll pop back behind the tree for some cover.
All right.
And I have him hunter marked. Go
Yep.
green.
Quarion, your turn.
So I have to. Do I use my action? It takes my action just to roll to get out of restraint.
Yeah.
And they have advantage on attack rolls. Do I have disadvantage on anything?
Suck.
I don't
Yeah, my attack
think
rolls
so.
have disadvantage.
They do, yeah.
You can cast spells and shit. And attack things that are next to you. You can use your rod.
Debating whether it's like best just to like go for it and try to take these guys out before they hit me one more time. 'Cause if I fail my like
I'll be able to
escape
get you
roll-
up.
True.
Like that's why I haven't moved, so I can get you up if Yeah, it needs
when I
to.
die. All right, so yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on this pink motherfucker who keeps throwing javelins at me.
You should put one beam on the white guy too. What
Yeah,
if- what if he
injure him
attack?
so I can do more damage.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
More, do you still have to go?
This is turning into more of a competition than it is strategic battling.
I'm just trying to I want to take these guys out so I don't die.
They're all up.
That's what I thought
They're,
too,
uh,
but everyone was like, just do damage on the big guy.
This is like the end of the round, right?
They're all up next. Yeah. Most
Yeah,
of them
I'm
are
gonna
gonna go.
focus all of
Toby's
them on
in the
the-
middle of them, but
I'm gonna
I've
focus
already
all of
gone.
it,
I went
all
first.
of them on the pink guy to see if I can take him out. All right, so Scorcher, do I have to
you
make a
roll
ranged
3
spell
times.
attack for each? Do I? I don't. All right, so
You roll each one, yeah.
23,
Hits.
20,
Hits.
13.
And hits.
Nice.
All right, so I roll 2d6 3 times.
And you don't have
Yep.
disadvantage?
No.
I think it's just on attack rolls, not spell attacks, right?
Oh, okay. But
Actually,
it's not attacks or attacks. Like,
yeah, I think it technically attack rolls are attack rolls. But
Oh,
so
really?
so far you have definitely one hit because you got a 23 and a 20.
All right, so let's
So roll
keep
another
going.
one.
13,
2 13, so the second one hits.
Oh.
21. Yeah.
Wow.
fine.
The third one hits.
Doesn't
On
matter.
a roll.
nice job, dude.
Seriously.
All right, so let's see. So that means I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 66. 23 damage.
Pretty decent.
That'll do.
That'll do it.
Yes. All right, then Arcanine is going to once again attack the one that is in front of him.
I thought you went from being worried about your spot for me going just Scorching Ray, and you're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot I had that. That's a 24 to hit with Arcanine.
Arcanine has advantage if you want to roll for
Oh yeah.
try to crit.
No crit.
No crit. But damage. And he's already damaged, so
Let's see. It's a 1d8 plus 7. What, 15, 6, and 7? No, 13? I can't do math right now.
that doesn't matter. You only had
13.
to deal 4 to get rid of him. So
And then Flareon is going to attack the red one with a 13 to hit.
that hits.
Let's see, 1d6 plus 2. Ugh, 3 damage.
Alright. It is the red one's turn. With a 19 to hit Flareon
Oh, that'll hit.
for 9 damage.
Oh, Flareon also down to 1 HP.
It is the white one's turn. He's going to throw another javelin at Quarion.
Oh no.
Advantage. 20 to hit.
That'll hit. I'm dead,
Cool.
guys.
Quarion.
For 9 damage.
I'm dead.
You're down, not dead.
It happens. Everybody's been downed. The party.
There's Nacho.
Finally. Yeah, I finally got Quarion. I haven't done Toby yet. I'm saving that one for last. No, I haven't done Nacho, have I?
Oh, I also
One
I would
time.
have
Yeah.
I
Oh,
would
I
have
did?
told
Okay.
Morty during my last turn that I still have 3 good berries in my good berry pouch.
Just reach into his good
And
berry
as,
pouch.
as,
and
as
read.
I fall to the
Oh,
ground,
Toby's. Once we hit
as I
level
fall
5,
to the
Toby's
ground,
not going.
Aren't
Toby's
you
not
only
going
supposed to have
anywhere.
2 in there?
and as I fall to the ground, my cloak billows dramatically. And I reach up to Morty and say, "Avenge me." and then
Slow
fall down on the
motion.
ground.
Billowing cloak as he dies.
Wait,
Hulk
so
like catches
what
him as he
happened?
falls.
What happens to my summons now? Do they disappear?
That's a good call. I don't know.
The creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends.
It's not a
I would think
concentration,
it-
though, right?
It is a concentration spell.
Then it would
Arcanine
end
is.
when you go unconscious. It would end.
Okay.
Well then,
I should have been rolling
concentration
for
spell. You should
concentration
have
the
been
whole
rolling
time.
concentration
Yeah, you
this
should have been
whole
rolling
time.
all time.
I have never rolled a concentration save for Arcanine this entire time. And I definitely
That's
should
your
have.
fault then.
Hey, I don't know.
Can't read all the rules, especially when you're. I got like 7 books next to me.
Jeez.
But Flareon, I think, is still around.
So that was the white one's turn. So it's Toby's turn. He's gonna go after the big guy. If I hit, a miss, and a miss. For 12 damage. Oh, that might be it. Nope, he's still up.
Come on,
He's
Toby.
looking very worse for the wear, though. And all of the other ones are down, so it's the big guy's turn. You have anything fun?
He has a self-destruct spell.
No. No more of those.
Voltorb uses self-destruct.
Well, actually, it would hit Toby, so I don't care.
Wow, did you hear that, Jakara?
Yeah, Drakara would dive in front of the explosion.
Morty's warmed up to Toby.
Not as jealous anyway.
Well, that and he's seen his strength. He's proved his worth. Motherfucker's like a spider monkey one of the sessions. Throwing daggers out of the trees and shit.
All right, so he kind of chants an incantation, then all of a sudden everybody hears just a thunderous noise, and
Jesus.
15-foot cube. Should draw that.
Oh, jeez. I see 3 people that could hit pretty easily.
What is he doing? I was trying to draw X's on my eyes. I wasn't paying attention.
A
Well, if he
15-foot
hits you, you could
cube.
be like dead.
So that
No.
15 across would be like this. Right? 15 foot would be like 15 across, so 3 spaces.
Yeah,
essentially,
3 by 3.
Centered on him, so like 1.5 in every direction. We'll say that. All right, roll a Constitution saving throw, Horvath.
It's happening.
This
He
is
is
for-
exploding.
The con is sorry.
The saving throw.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
You're either gonna take full damage or half damage right
There
now.
you go.
Well, I'm gonna roll a 21 and get half damage.
Yep. So you're gonna take only 3 damage.
Fuck yeah.
Very mild.
Just the flesh wound.
Toby takes 5 damage, but he's thrown 10 feet back.
Oh, Toby!
Yeah, good thing you saved
Oh.
all those temporary hit points for yourself there, Horvath.
This is
kinda-
Thunder Wave. This isn't
Well,
even
you
him
dead,
exploding.
dude? You got X's on your eyes.
Toby takes another 2 damage from falling on a bunch of rocks.
I think I can do that. Can I do that again? No.
Do what again?
Oh, I can keep doing the inspiring smite thing. I think.
Giving yourself
Probably
HP? No.
Does
Probably have charged
the red guy take damage?
Yeah, the red guy failed,
Oh, it's channel
It is.
divinity.
thrown back. 10
Yeah, you
Yeah,
only get to do that
yeah,
once
why
a
not?
short rest, I think, or long rest.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude? I want more charges for that.
Morty's never used his channel divinity. I don't think.
I want more charges for that. How do I get more charges for that?
Morty, as you see Quarion drop to the ground and look up on the hill, you notice the one that he had just recently killed is starting to get back to his feet.
Oh,
Oh, what the hell?
Take the kill off the board.
No, that still counts.
I don't. How did you guys do it last time? I don't remember.
We count them at
Um,
2.
We counted yeah.
and
Morty,
we
you're
just
up.
we didn't count the second kill because
Yeah, we didn't count the second one.
I think I did.
It was just the initial kill.
so
You
Morty's
count,
gonna move
the
the
hearts, yeah.
fist.
Yeah, the hearts.
I'm pretty sure I counted those as kills.
You gave me like 3 more kills at the end for destroying the hearts.
Morty's gonna move the fist there, and then it's gonna attack with the fist.
Yep.
Like a bless though.
And
Oh. You're the 2.
Oh my god!
Morty.
Although that one might be higher. Anyway.
The heartbreaker, dude.
I hit him with 13 earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was 13. Yeah, okay.
All right. So with the whole bag thing, do I have to be within melee range to destroy the heart bag, or do I not know that? I think they're
You should know from last time.
but you know that there's a heart somewhere that you need to kill.
all right. Okay, so and the one on the right, the white one, this guy hasn't been downed yet.
Has not been down yet now. He has not taken any damage yet, actually.
You also have your buddy right next to you who's dying. Bleeding out
Yeah.
on the ground next to you. The blood pooling around your
And
feet.
whose fault is that?
The dice's fault. And he was also restrained. Didn't try to get out.
You know what,
Or
Nacho?
did-
Next time we find a heart in a bag, don't ask, just stab it.
Yeah.
All right, so it's true, very true. All right, well, Morty's gonna reluctantly probably help his friend out. Reach in his pocket and grab a good berry and pop it in his mouth. And does that count as my action, or is that
We've deemed that an item interaction, I believe.
Yeah.
all right? So I can still attack. Beautiful. Spells. I don't really want to. Feel like I don't want to use another spell.
Use a cantrip on the big guy, because I think he's almost dead.
True. Good call. Yeah, I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on the big guy.
All right.
15 Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
He does not save.
Oh, we're gonna roll a d12 in that case. I think this is it.
I was gonna tell Horvath to kill that guy, but Morty.
All
Yeah,
right.
That's
I
a
should
that's a
take a
d12,
kill.
right? Is that the right one? I have to use my pad, so I can't.
Yeah, no, that's the right one. Yep. Sorry.
5 damage.
5 damage. He's down.
Yeah, Morty.
Nice. The fist is gonna move. Fist is gonna move right there.
Right.
Oh, I don't like that he's upside down and not deleted.
Horvath or
Relax.
Is he not dead?
We got people up there still.
So Horvath and Nacho, you both notice, kind of as the other one was rising on the other cliff. You didn't see that just because it's further away, but you did notice that on the half orc's belt there's a pouch, and you see that it's starting to move and glow blue faintly.
Dibs on the pouch.
I was gonna. I mean, you sure you don't want to try to kill the red guy? You get
All
another
right.
kill on the board,
All right, I'll go over there. You want
and
me
you
to go
can
over
let
there?
me sleight of hand the pouch.
All right, I'll go over there. All right, so I can move
Horvath,
over there.
bottom of the leaderboard.
Hey,
What about the
Hey.
leaderboard?
Yeah.
I'm still blessed, I think. Too,
I mean,
right?
we're destroying the pouch. The
yeah.
pouch is
Yeah.
getting
Time.
destroyed anyway. So
And
I
you
don't
got the
think I've taken like
charge-
any
you just got
damage,
the
so
charger thing from that
I haven't
move.
even had to
too.
roll to keep less up.
All right, so I got a unnatural 20 with the bless.
Right.
And longsword to hit. Or that was, yeah, okay, so 6 damage. And I could even fucking smack him up a little bit, give him a divine smite if I wanted to.
How does the charger thing work?
That was if I mean, I could.
I think you get bonus damage from that, like +5 bonus
Do I?
damage or something. Pretty sure.
melee attack and hit. Okay, yeah, I mean, +5 to attack roll, sure.
Or you
11.
can push him 10 feet and knock him down the cliff.
ooh, Spartan
Think so.
kick.
This is Sparta. No, I'm just gonna go with the extra 5, I guess.
I was gonna say the extra damage is better.
So
These
11.
guys aren't that strong.
Yeah.
You definitely got to use that when we're fighting by like a real cliff sometime and just Spartan kick a guy off.
That would be pretty cool. But I worry if this group is close to a cliff like that, we might have another incident.
So is he still alive after 11? I presume.
After 11? No, because he took some damage from that thunder, so he is dead. As he
Hooray.
drops to the ground, you notice that his eyes start glowing blue as well.
Oh jeez.
And Nacho, you notice the pouch on the half orc's belt starts glowing brighter. It looks like there's
Horvath, did you get a kill?
2 things
Yeah.
moving inside it now.
Okay.
And it's your turn, Nacho.
All right. So Nacho is gonna go and try to get the pouch. Do I get it or do I have to sleight a hand for it?
You can slide a hand for it. It's not going to be difficult to succeed. Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Still roll a 1.
Can I interact with it?
Pretty much. So that was like your item interaction. If you want to use your like action to do.
So I was thinking because in the last pouches we knew there was like a heart in those pouches, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So could I like look for a heart that's in the pouch and try to like stab it?
Yeah. So you could use your action to like do that.
Yeah, I'll try to like stab any hearts that are in this pouch.
Yeah. So you open it up and you find it appears there's 3 hearts in there. 2 of them are
Oh.
currently glowing and beating.
Okay, so I'm guessing the 2 that
All of
are
them here.
glowing and beating. What?
The people have been reincarnated.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I can only stab one of them, right?
You could attempt to stab more than one, but it would increase the difficulty of the attack.
I mean, I'll go for a double stab.
All right.
So what am I just rolling?
Roll like like a normal attack, yeah.
Okay, we'll
Double
do
stab?
the silver. We'll silver dagger it. I mean,
Natural 20.
Man.
So you line them up and you just skewer all 3 of the hearts. at
nice.
once.
All right,
So fucking cool.
eliminated. And is that? Do I still have a bonus action, or is that like?
Yeah, you would have a bonus action.
All right, we'll disengage back a little bit. Back to safety. All right.
So we're not counting those as kills.
This is why he's the leader.
Morty, you see Morty and Drakari, you see on the far side, the one that's still standing. He kind of like, it looks for a second like the wind got knocked out of him, but he's still standing.
Interesting. Okay.
And it's Dracaro's turn.
Kyle runs out into the middle of the field. Looks up at the white one. Aims down his bow for a nice headshot.
Sharpshooter or no?
Yes.
My name is
sharpshooter.
Drakaro of the Dragonborn. Prepare to die.
Easy -5 plus whatever this is. Oh, never mind. I was looking at Nachos 26. Maybe not so
Plus a-
easy.
So
We need a
you
good- we
your-
need a
you need a
four.
three or four.
Oh,
Misses.
Dracaro checks his lucky rune and wants to reroll.
All right.
This guy is room.
Nat 20.
really?
Whoa.
So is that still a crit, or does that become like a 15?
I think
it's
real
still
a crit's a crit.
It's still a
I
crit,
think
yeah.
a crit's a crit.
It's a crit.
Yeah.
Ow. A
Alright.
crit is an automatic hit no matter what the AC of the thing you're attacking is.
Yeah.
So even if you're like subtracting 5, it doesn't matter. It's gonna hit.
All right, so 16 damage plus the sharpshooter of 10, so 26.
Ooh. That's
Yeah.
nice.
You're not taking any damage. You didn't transfer your hunter's mark to him though. Huh?
No, I don't need it. It's dead.
Yeah, I mean, you don't.
I don't need it.
He is dead, so I guess
He's
that's
obliterated.
Stop getting kills, Jakaro.
straight through the eye socket.
Well, I could have had more kills, but I did a little damage for you guys.
Morty snaps his finger and desummons the fist. You feel the
Yeah.
bless fade.
So all the minions are dead, right?
Yep.
Everything's dead.
And this thing isn't. Do we have to question this, or is it full dead? The big
You
bad.
can go and Jakaro will
Uh,
climb up the cliff and join the group. Oh, what's
What's
up,
up?
boys?
I think
Nacho,
he's-
check
he's-
this guy out.
Might need
he's,
Morty.
he's dead.
Full dead. Okay.
Full dead.
Yeah, let's do a full investigate on all of the dead bodies.
Yeah.
So you find
I'll check these ones up here.
the Aquarion. You see that those two do have the same scars on their chests that the ones you've encountered before have. You do not find any money on them. The other ones that don't have the scars all have about 5 gold pieces apiece. So there were 5 of them, so 25 gold pieces. And then another 25 on the half orc. So 50 total.
We got fucking zombie orcs now attacking us, boys.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's a thing now. I decided.
Zomborks.
Where's the wild boar?
Well, we haven't gotten to the ritual site yet.
Oh my god.
Yep, not yet.
Did we just?
Corian would like to pose a short rest to the group.
Short rest.
Hey, I can take a knee.
Yeah,
Take a name.
Toby says, yeah, that'd be nice.
As he drips blood from his various cuts.
Yeah, Toby took 30 damage. That fight.
Damn.
Oh, you alright, Toby?
I was
Jakaro
almost
is
as much as
over.
Corian took.
It's like I've
Help
had
find it,
worse.
Toby.
Maybe we should take this long rest to actually ask Toby about himself. Find out more about the guy.
Alright, so how does short rest and HP work? I don't usually lose
You don't
HP.
get no HP.
I don't
Okay.
usually. Oh
Okay.
wow.
You gotta roll
Subtle
some dice.
flex.
Yeah, you roll. You can choose how many hit dice you want to roll.
D6. You get 4 total, I think.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 1.
Each time, yeah.
So let's see. Fuck, I'm just gonna do all 4.
If you
Especially
go
if
in
we look
D&D
through-
Beyond at the top right, it'll tell you what your hit dice
And you
are.
get what? you get those. What is it? 4d6 per long rest.
They
you
differ.
can
They
use?
differ per class and stuff.
Where
Yeah,
is it? How do I find
Horvath.
it?
Yours is probably higher because you're probably a D8, Horvath.
Yeah, D8 club.
Yeah, mine's a D6, I think.
Where do you see that?
If you hit short rest, it'll tell you.
Oh, mine's 1d10 minus
One
Yeah,
1.
mine's
D8.
1d10 plus 2.
So we
Damn.
just
10.
we just
Yeah.
roll what the thing tells us. 1d8. Mine
Yeah,
says
you have to
1d8 plus
manually
1.
roll.
All right.
Yeah, it's
1d8.
just because it calculates it for you.
1d8.
It's the 10.
Wow,
the
that's
circle.
terrible.
Wait, what? Yo, what is this? Do you guys have this
22
recover
health
thing when you guys click
So I
on
got
short rest?
Yeah,
You have
two.
so we went over this
sacred oath.
last time.
I know. I forgot.
Recover
We'll
is
do one more.
for
It's
Not
recovery.
All right, there we
health.
go. We're back
Yeah.
up.
it's not for
It's-
health. It's for
for-
abilities and
But it
They're
says
not-
reset
not
maximum
us.
HP.
Don't worry about it.
oh
worry.
HP. That's what it is. It removes all the temporary HP losses.
You can run into some people who can give you negative like HP overall. It would
Oh,
reset
yeah.
that.
So yeah, some creatures like drain your life force and reduce your maximum HP.
Yeah, speaking of temporary HP, so is are we out of battle? My temporary HP goes away? Is that a thing?
Pretty sure that's until
have it for a
a
certain amount of time.
long rest for temporary HP.
Take a look.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
It'll say in the ability description how long you have
Yeah.
it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say how long. It says who I can give it to and how many I get.
What does Google say?
Well,
It says
it would just convert
they,
to whatever temp HP is at base.
they last until you finish a long rest.
Okay. All right then.
Next time you
I
long
do
rest,
want-
just stay up the whole time so that you can keep
Now
them.
you're super juiced.
Temporary hit points don't stack though. So if you like were to do that again, it would wipe your current temporary hit points and you get the new ones
Yeah.
instead.
Got it.
Or you can just give them to your boys.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna roll 2 of those D10s. Add 4.
Yep.
Yep.
Fuck, dude, I got screwed on that roll. Taking 9 total. That's it. Sitting at 25 if you include the temp. All right, good enough.
I mean, you could roll another one if you wanted.
I know I could roll 2 more of them, right? How often do we take short rests?
Never.
Not super
Not
often.
often. You guys tend to, like, for the most part, you usually take like one short rest a day and one long rest a day. That's how it's been working out so
Exactly.
far.
You can just go for it if you want. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Fucking go.
I have a feeling
for
we're
it.
coming up to another fight too. At the but this isn't the Circle of Stones, is it? This is like
11
the path,
plus
the
4,
Circle of Stones.
15.
Yeah, it's just judging by the map and and the description of it, this doesn't seem to be the place.
I'm sitting at 40 health, which is 4 more than my max.
There you go. That's a lot better.
Feeling real buff,
Lead the charge, Horvath.
real jacked. We just finished the charge. Now we're just in the woods.
Keep
Let's chill.
charging.
Charge what?
Should we continue on to the Circle of Stones?
Yeah, let's keep going.
I'm gonna go.
Actually, before we go, I want to use Produce Flames and burn down that goddamn tree with those with all
The
those
tree-
weird voodoo
The
dolls.
tree that's already burnt.
No, I thought it was already burnt. Well,
Burn the burnt tree.
I'm
burn the
just gonna
burnt
throw a
tree. He's already struck by
fireball.
lightning.
I'm gonna throw a fireball at it anyways, just because fuck that tree.
Fight ball.
The flame ball.
Everything Quarian did that was nice to the forest is now revoked.
Well, that was an evil tree. I help the nice trees. I burn
Yeah.
down the evil trees to make room for the good trees.
Did you help with nice trees?
I did,
Kind of
yeah.
stole his acorns and stuff.
I made friends with an
Stole
ent,
his
and
nuts.
I planted his sperms, his ent sperms or whatever, so he can grow a new tree.
Yep. You were like a bee.
And I still have a few of his sperms in my pocket. You know, as one
Good.
does.
Even though you're under the control of an orb.
Only as the orb
Excuse
didn't
me.
care about me helping out an ent.
Alright.
No.
Oh,
So
jeez.
as you guys near, you see
Circle of Thunder.
a gradually sloping hill, and at the top you see a Stonehenge-like construction. In the center of it, you see the grass is all charred and burned away. You see, as you're getting closer, you see those like burned paths through the trees are all kind of coming from this area and like radiating outward in various directions. From far away, you see a figure. You see two like human-sized figures at the top of the hill. In the center. And one of them's moving, the other one's not. And then you see multiple smaller figures around the outside. They're moving as well. They seem to be kind of going in a circular pattern, and they're kind of weaving in and out of the stone pillars and archways. And they seem to be moving somewhat rhythmically and together.
They're summoning something, boys. Morty, how's that orb? Hearing anything from it?
At this point, they don't seem to notice you guys. Yeah, we should maybe scale down our size on this one, I think.
Yeah.
So it should
And,
be a rather large map.
Morty doesn't say anything. He's like, hold on. We kind of got the jump on him. What should we do?
Morty, you didn't answer my question about that orb, my friend. How you doing over there?
He's orbing.
I know what a bastard that Arzar guy can be. Fight him.
He just sort of waves at you. He's like, it's fine, don't worry. He's like, I'm good.
Should we get a little recon mission, Quarion? Can you go get like an overhead view and kind of find out what's going on and where we should position ourselves?
Yeah, I could do that. Let's see. So what? I'm gonna look around and see if I can spot a bird, just so I know what's like common to the area and what won't stand out.
Can't you use Find Familiar and summon a hawk?
Roll a perception check.
I can, but like, I mean, what if I summon like a the wrong type of hawk? 11.
What?
What if I summon like a hawk that's not native to this area, and like the people up there are like, "Well, look at that. That's a European swallow. There's no way it would have been able to carry a coconut." all the way."
Okay, hey, you do you.
It was
It's an
drafted by
You
African
do
swallow
you, man.
to carry a
Maybe if it
coconut.
was an African swallow.
Yeah, just tie it into the
drafted by the
normal
hawk.
guidance feathers.
So you guys, I just moved. Well, I was trying to move people, but everybody keeps swapping back for some reason.
I want a matter of
Where
fact,
Aquarion is kind of where you guys entered the map.
Okay.
Simple power to weight ratio.
Can someone give me an orange circle? I can't do it. Thank you.
Off to your right, you do see a stone structure that seems to be built into the side of the hill.
Too many circles.
And you can't do nothing about it. Alright, so I guess I'll just I don't know, I'll summon a common Neverwinter Skylark is what I'm gonna summon.
So your
Skylark?
perception check was 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Literally like any bird that I've ever seen during this entire campaign.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
you
Eagle
see,
would've-
I mean, going through the woods, you've seen quite a few birds throughout, so you would be familiar with what's like common here.
Okay.
Eagle would have had advantage on perception, I think.
Well, I mean, it's
Imagine you summon one of those.
it doesn't get like stats or anything.
Oh, I thought you were doing the find familiar thing.
I am, but I don't think Find Familiar gets the
Have you
Sure.
looked up Find Familiar?
You sure?
yeah, see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it gets the stats for the.
You
animal.
sure
Oh,
about
it
that, bud?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Owls
why I
can
said the
also shoot at
hawk, because the
night.
hawk gets like a bonus in perception and
Yeah, and the owl's really good at night. You can do like stealth stuff.
Alright, so I summon a Neverwinter. He's Find Familiar to be a hawk.
Okay. Are you
And
gonna
then-
are you gonna tell it to go scout? Or are you gonna do the look through its eyes thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna look through its eyes thing
He's
And,
Brandon Stark.
and scope out the area. Send it up into the sky and scope out the area.
Yep. So everybody sees Quarion summon a hawk spirit that lands on his shoulder, and then it starts to fly off, and then Quarion just kind of sags to the ground limply.
No one catches me? Thanks.
we've never seen this move before.
Flareon, Flareon tries
Did he
to.
just faint? Morty says.
So as you soar up higher, you get kind of over the top of the circle. You see tied to the post in the center is a satyr, a male satyr.
Oh my god.
You see a half orc dressed similarly to most of the ones that you've seen so far. Although he does have some extra things about him. It reminds you more of the way Granick looked, the one that was taking or setting up shop in Ethod's house. He's just got like more ornament to his outfit and things like that. He's kind of chanting and kind of moving rhythmically around the satyr. Every time he stops every so often and is kind of talking to the satyr in bits and pieces. But does the hawk have perception and advantage, or like the extra? Is it only on sight?
Hawk senses passive perception 14, skills perception +4.
Okay, it doesn't say anything about sight versus not sight.
Keen
From
sight. Hawk has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
advantage on sight. Okay, but still has a pretty high perception, regardless of sight. Or
Yeah.
sound.
Ricardo
Um,
steps away from the group.
How high up are you flying in?
God damn it, guys! Watch Ricaro. How high is the hawk going?
Yeah, how high up are you going to survey this? Are you staying low?
As
or
high as I can go.
Okay.
So
I think it's
100
probably
feet.
100 feet up, yeah. So you circle above. You see the smaller figures look to be those like needle blight plant creatures that you've found in the past. You see there are three structures across or around the side of the hill, similar to the one that you guys can see from where you're standing. And then roll the perception.
So is that just like a D20?
Yeah, but this is for sight, so you'd have advantage.
Okay. And I have perception plus, and I have +4 to it too.
Yep.
So 22 and 12 or 11.
Sorry, you said 22?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. So, you notice some irregularities in the grass. And from what you can tell, it looks like maybe there's like a little bit of like wood underneath the grass in a couple areas around the hill.
Can I like mark them on the map where I see them?
Yeah, I'm putting them on there right now.
Oh, perfect. And then as so I'm only like seeing through the hawk's eye, so I'm like verbally relaying all of this to the league too while it's happening.
Are you? Okay.
We'll make sure you actually like what. Never mind.
I mean, I don't remember how Find
Yeah.
Familiar works. If you can do that, or if you'd have to do it after he wakes back up again.
Just what
It
is
just says- It just says I can see through my
Like-
familiar's eyes and hear what it hears.
what was I know I'm not what was Jakar
I'm
like,
deaf and
but like while this was all going on, Jakara was sneaking around. Like, how does that work? Do we just like stand here and let him sneak around, or do we like?
I told you guys to watch. I
You
told you guys.
guys,
Morty was
yeah,
watching
so
it.
you guys roll.
Well, I was
assume
thinking of like
Jakara's
I was thinking of
trying to
like
sneak.
rolling stealth and like following him, and but I don't. But
Okay, well, let's
Morty's
start-
probably not being stealthy.
Morty was
Let's-
eyeballing him.
Let's start with Jakara rolling a stealth check.
Oh, I have disadvantage.
Good.
Ooh, 17
God
and a
damn.
nat 20.
All right, does anybody have reason to be like paying attention to him leaving?
Oh, well, after today's events, I mean, you know, I
don't
think there's
Nacho will let anyone out of
suspicion.
his way.
Like,
Especially since Morty's sort of in the same boat as him. He's been sort of paying attention to him.
All right, so right now, the party comes up to the thing that you've been looking for. You see a ritual going on. You're scouting out this scene. Honestly, who would be actively watching Drakaro during this happening? It's
Probably
okay
not.
it's okay to say yes, but I think you just
I look every now and then.
need to be a little bit honest about whether or not he would be actively trying to do it. So
It'd probably be like not active. Be like
I
So
think
you're-
not at this
I would
moment.
give Morty and Nacho credit for watching me. If
Yeah.
I was-
Horvat definitely wasn't watching. Quarian is deaf and blind right now, or else he
Yeah.
absolutely would be watching.
And Toby's on high alert, but not of Drakara.
I would have been like paying attention to him probably up until this point.
And considering Nacho's the one that brought it up, I think Nacho's paying attention.
all right, I'll
The
give
way I'm seeing, I'm thinking Nacho is actively keeping tabs on all of us right now.
yeah.
yeah, so I would say Morty and Nacho can roll for it. Otherwise, you just use your passive perception, which
I mean, you got a pretty good stealth, so I don't know if we're gonna be seeing anything anyway. But
I mean,
Sure.
would I be able to notice this with my Eagles passive perception? Or my Hawks passive perception?
well, it doesn't beat a 17, so no.
I was gonna roll a disadvantage, so I'll say that's probably it right there then.
But would the +4 go to that, or is that just when I roll?
Doesn't it say it had a passive perception of like 15 or something like that?
It says skills perception +4, senses passive perception 14.
14. So when it's not paying attention to something, it has a perception of 14.
Okay.
Oh, I think my pass was better than whatever I rolled. That's
Yeah, passive is kind of tricky. Yeah, I think technically, if you're ever rolling, you'd take your passive if it's higher.
yeah, my passive's 16. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's high wisdom. So
I'm high wisdom too, but I don't have that. Is your wisdom 18? Yep. I gotta
Yeah.
catch up to Morty.
so Nacho, you do notice him sneak away. Would you like to stealth after him?
I probably should.
Okay.
Nacho, you were gonna save the League of Friends.
Drakaro,
Morty didn't see it, and he's going back to looking at the circle.
yeah. Drakaro, roll a perception.
Perception.
Yep.
Okay.
All happening.
Nat
Oh
20.
no.
Oh, jeez.
Drakaro, you sense that somebody is following you.
Yeah.
You look over your shoulder and you notice that Nacho's kind of come back in your direction.
Skulking.
Hey, Nacho. What's going on, guy?
Hey, where you going?
Do we have
Hey.
a battle?
What the hell are you doing?
Did Quarian come back with the battle plan yet? We ready to attack? We know what we're doing?
I mean, I kind of lost
But
interest
guess
in
what?
that when I saw you kind of slink off there.
Yeah, I thought of a really good idea. I think you should be the first to hear it.
Okay, let's hear what you got.
First to hear it next week, next session.
So Jakaro pulls out of his bag the flask of something.
The flask.
Alchemist fire, and he says he says hey, we can have Quarion fly this up with as the eagle, and we can drop it right on there to create a diversion, and then we can have a sneak attack. Does that sound like a good idea?
Look, Jakaro, I'm gonna need you to stay with the group.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want any wandering off, but I do like the plan. But it's Toby.
I was just looking around, making sure there was nobody in this tree over here.
Look, after today's little
Listen, I'm the ranger of the group. I'm always on the lookout.
after today's little domestic squabble in the woods, we're gonna have to everyone's on probation, okay? And
Listen,
unfortunately,
Nacho,
including you,
don't
and
listen,
Toby. Toby's
don't-
on probation as well.
Listen, I've done nothing wrong, Nacho. Quarion's filling your heads with all this crazy nonsense, trying to deflect the idea that he's the one carrying an orb with a demon in it. Somehow, he's got all of you thinking that I am even worse off because I threw my ring away. Does that make sense, Nacho?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't make sense to me either. So, let's get back to the task at hand.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Alright.
Firebomb. Carpet bomb. Go tell the group of that cool idea.
Why don't you come with me and we'll tell them together?
Yeah, let's go. Oh, what happened to Quarion?
I kept like rambling on whatever I was seeing through the hawk's eyes during all this because I have it.
Yeah.
It says that while I'm doing this, I am deaf and blind, so I can't hear or see anything around me. So
But
I'm
you
just,
can just jibber jab.
yeah, but I can,
So
I can
you-
still
alright.
speak. So
He's
I'm just
sitting there like yelling everything. Can't hear.
yeah,
do you-
I have no control over the volume of my voice.
Morty, you taking notes?
Sure.
All right, what's the plan of attack? I've got a good idea to create a diversion. I told Nacho the plan. Right, Nacho?
Yeah.
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 You acting all.
Yeah,
Keep
come on,
moving
son.
around. He's keep moving around here, Morty. I don't know.
Is Jakaro sus? Says Morty.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I don't know. We had this, all these things are happening, and I need like a wise man to absorb it all so we can figure out what's going on.
Morty looks over Jakaro. Hey, he looks fine to me. Ready that bow, lizard man.
Oh, I'm ready.
He's a snack.
All right.
Quarion, if you wanted to like descend, you could probably hear them. But you'd be a little worried that potentially that would give you away as well. But it's up to you.
I do not do that.
Do it.
I'm waiting on one of them to, like, I don't know, like
So
pinch me or
Jakaro,
like shake my shoulder or something.
well,
to let me
since
know
you're
to go.
deaf and blind, Jakaro would pick up on this, and he would try to start waving his hands to get the eagle's attention while it's flying really high, like waving his
Right.
hands frantically.
Morty walks up and kicks Quarion in the boot.
I open my eyes, and so it looks like I can just switch and turn that off. So the hawk's still up there, but I open my eyes. I say, "Yeah, what's up?"
What do you see? Like we heard you muttering, but it was hard to understand.
Well, I was like almost screaming.
Yeah, could you reiterate the red circles? What were those again?
What are those?
So those are areas on the hillside that look like there's like a wooden structure being covered by grass.
Ah, so there's some sort of building underneath.
Could be a trap or like a back door
booby
in.
trap. Mm.
It could be bad guys hiding an ambush under there.
Can wow. Did you notice any other
I tell them like the locations of the bad guys and the location where I saw those like wooden
Yeah.
things, so they know where everything is.
Did you mention the satyr?
I do. I was telling you everything that I was seeing as I was
Yeah.
seeing it.
Well, Morty will say, "Hey, that's the guy we saw on Tap Horvath."
You saw
it?
that guy?
Was it the same satyr that we saw?
You didn't
I
see
mean,
anything.
we can assume if
true.
we haven't seen many satyrs, we're just gonna
Did it
assume
look
here.
like the satyr was being
Casual
used as
racism,
like a
so-
sacrifice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was tied to a post.
And
Ooh.
to
Let's
your-
go save him. Morty says.
Yeah,
the
that
best of
Save the
your
satyr.
knowledge,
This is the
Witch.
second time somebody's restrained this guy in like a week.
He's probably
Yeah,
gonna
a day, like hours.
give him a bag
a
of
day.
wine.
did you see any sort of other entrances? Like, what would these things possibly be?
Those would be good questions for next time.
Next time?
It was like Horvath's tired.
I was losing steam.
Ooh.
Go drink a Red Bull.
What are you talking about? It's not just me.
What?
We all gotta go. We all got work.
I'm good to keep going.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I
fuck
guess
all
it-
you. James is the DM. It's his call.
yeah. I guess it would. I don't know. It might be a good time to stop,
Yeah,
given
'cause
that
we
there
don't want
are
to get
bad
into a
guys
battle.
there, and if you get into the battle, it's gonna take a while. Just because battles take like an hour minimum. So
Yeah, maybe if we hadn't done so many insight checks on Dracardo. Still think you have the ring, by the way.
We did a lot of talking in the beginning. Fine though. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a great little like PvP domestic
We
squad.
had to
illegal
to
PvP.
address the orb at some point.
well, at least it's now in the open, so you guys can discuss its